long. I'm going to finish setting up here. There we go. How you doing there, JDS? Oh, it's storm? Really? I know we're supposed to get snow here. It was starting to snow a little bit a while ago, but we're not supposed to get a storm. Well, I hope it stays on your end. That's for sure. Hope it doesn't come here today. Had enough of that crap. This is what it looks like here right now. Oh well, it happens. It happens. That's all. I can't stop it, can we? You're doing your video now? Okay. Hey, Washington County News, how you doing? Good morning. Okay there, JDS, no problem. Hope to hell we don't get it. Michael Benny, good morning. So I know they said Gas Bay's supposed to get a snowstorm, but they didn't say about here. Night Train, good morning, good morning. Hope all's doing well. You getting ready to go to work this morning, Night Train? Did you get any snow down there, Night Train, last night? I'm gonna have to check my weather map, see what the hell's going on for here. Holy hell. Yeah, we're going to get it. Off work today again. Okay. Hey, Z Drone, dude. How you doing? Nice to see you. I'll be Drone. At work, just dropped to have a good day, right? Okay, I'll be Drone. Brent Arios, good morning. Okay. Yeah, JDS bacon pizza. Makes a long time we didn't have that. Boss had a house job canceled and screwed up our week. Oh, okay. Uh, well, I don't have to deliver it to you there, JDS. That's for damn sure. They probably don't even know where Ottawa is, that restaurant. I know it's snowing here a little bit, not much. I did order another tablet holder for the Mavic Mini. The other tablet holder I have, it does fit it, but can't use it for the Spark. So this is what it's doing out here right now. Melted quite a bit yesterday. Yeah, right, JDS. The Kim's, uh, I think it's an 8-inch tablet you got. Yeah, I know. World Bike Boat Party. How you doing? '71 subscribers. You look like you got a good channel. Just supported your channel, World Bike Boat Party. Yeah. I got 3 rules in here: no politics, no foul language, and no racist remarks, and we're all good. Looks like you travel a lot there, World Bike Boat Party. I got an iPad myself there, like train, so that works pretty good for me on that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not looking forward for that, JDS. Yes, hit that like button. How you doing there, Brent? Sky Studios, how you doing? Never hit the like button when you gotta hammer it. Hey, Brent, don't forget to take your meds. I took my 6 o'clock this morning. Hey, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Is it snowing at your end also?
No, it's actually pretty nice right now.
I just looked at our weather map and we're going to get hit with it. Damn it.
I thought I'd just pop in for a minute. I've got to go do groceries in about 20 minutes, but
Okay, no problem.
hey, I wanted to ask you, Drone Flyer, something. I was looking on the Canadian Drone Pilot app that Don put together. I don't know if any of you guys are using that.
Nope, nope.
So I'll.
That's Don Joyce that's using it, that made a power app.
Yeah. And so I'll just show you what it looks like. That one right there with the little Canadian icon.
Okay.
So the reason I mention it is if you look at the circle,
Yeah.
the orange circle, that's an airport. So that's a place where I can't fly, right? And the little blue dot, that's where I am located right now.
Okay.
So I can fly over my house according to Don's app.
Yeah.
And it's correct. I've actually checked it on Google Earth. I've done some data gathering this morning and looking. It's fine. Now let me go to UAV Forecast, which a lot of us use because it's free.
Yeah.
Let that adjust.
Oh, dang, and you're right into it.
Now, and yes, there are threshold settings inside the app that tell you, 5.3 kilometers. Let me just go confirm that I've set those correctly. Threshold settings. Or should I say no fly settings? Everything's correct. 5.6 kilometers.
Yeah.
So UAV Forecast says I can't fly where I am right now. I'm inside the airport, but I'm not.
That's
so
weird.
Just so you guys know, watch out. I'm going to contact him this morning and find out why there's a discrepancy.
Yeah. Hey, Podhead, how you doing? FPV Racing. Quicksilver's in the house. How much does Don Joyce charge for his app?
To be honest, I don't remember. It wasn't cheap, something like $30, I think. It has all the checklists. It does a lot of things that, professional drone pilots have to do in Canada.
Yeah.
Like we're supposed to go through this checklist before we fly every time.
Yeah.
It has it all in there so that you can run through it if you want, right?
Okay.
But that's one of the reasons I'm going to go to the Mavic Mini, because I don't want to do a checklist every time I fly a little toy drone, basically.
Yeah, that's it.
It's crazy. It's ridiculous. So, 1 second.
Long time no see, Podhead. Hope you're doing well. I see you posted a video 1 day ago. Cool. Everybody check out Podhead FPV and get his numbers up.
Okay. Well, good morning, Pothead. Good morning, Brand Aerials, JDS. What's up, people? How you doing? So the good news is I was all worried for a little bit. I thought, oh my God, I've been flying over my house illegally. I've been posting photos of me flying within an airport zone. I was in a bit of a panic last week because I thought all of a sudden I couldn't fly. And I've been posting evidence of me illegally flying, but it turns out I haven't. So that's good.
That's it. The UV, wait, what do you call that one there? The other one says you're not allowed to fly? UV
UAV Forecast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it American-based or Canadian-based, that one?
It's American-based, I think. That's a good question. Let's check. Pretty sure it's American.
Because then they probably get mixed up in kilometers and miles.
Well, you can change the setting in the app to metric or imperial, but yeah, I'm not sure off the top of my head, Roger. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I just wanted to let people know that
yeah, you're in the right.
They should just, make sure they check that sort of stuff. I mean, a lot of our pilots don't give a damn. They just fly. They just they go fly. But if you're a legal beagle like me and you're worried about all that stuff, then, you know.
As long as you don't get a ticket, you're okay.
Yeah. ADS, I just can't afford the fine, man. It's $3,000.
Yeah,
Right? I just can't afford it. So
you
I
can.
just have to
Well,
be careful.
JDS probably could.
What's that?
JDS probably could afford
He
it.
probably
Just
could.
has to
All
sell a
his
couple of
drugs.
things.
Easy.
Take 1 week of his paycheck. That's all.
Yeah.
So we're having crappy weather right now here. It's snowing just a little bit, but I have a feeling we're gonna have this all day.
Yeah. Cloudy today, but it's supposed to be 11 degrees Celsius on Monday here.
Yeah, or 2, I think, and we're gonna get rain with that.
Oh, pothead. So you just fly stuff under 250 grams? That's a good idea. And that's actually the way I'm going to go too, just because I can't be bothered with all the other bullpucky, you know. What's up, Drone Journey?
Tuesday, we're supposed to get 41 Fahrenheit.
Wow.
So, but rain all day.
So you're going to put your bikini on, Roger, and go out and suntan?
Hell yeah. I'll go fly. Hey, Phantom Hodges, how you doing? Drone Journey, how you doing? Nice to see you, Drone Journey. Phantom Hodges. Hey, TCM Drone, good morning. Everybody, please don't forget to hit that like button on the way in or way out. Tyro 99 sits at 248 grams currently. That's cool there, Pothead.
Nice.
Where do you live, Pothead? Do you live in Canada or in the States? Well, it was my turn yesterday. I crashed my fan. Oh, no.
Oh, man. I'm
It's
sorry.
going on for repair tomorrow. Broke one landing gear and bent the gimbal for the camera. Oh, shit. Sorry to hear that, Phantom Hodges.
Ouch.
All my mini quads are between 650 and 700 grams. Okay.
Oh, Ontario. Cool. Another Ontarian.
Oh, cool. You got Brent Arios is from Ontario also. You got Phantom Hodges from Ontario. Yeah, JDS is from Ottawa. Hugh is from Ontario.
Yeah. Representing. I can hear Roxy snoring down there, Roger.
Oh yeah, she's I'll show you her cam. She's
Oh, she's so beautiful. She knows we're talking about her too, right?
As soon as I put the cam on her, she always knows.
Roxy, sing us a little song, would you?
Yeah, she woke me up at 6 o'clock this morning to go outdoors again. It shows it's getting brighter early now, so
yeah.
And I want to go out and play.
I'm up at 6 every morning, whether I like it or not.
I bought a new, what do you call it there? Put the iPad on the Spark on the.
Oh yeah.
Holder, iPad, pad holder, tablet holder. Yeah.
You tried it yet?
No, it's gonna come in probably Sunday. I already got one for the Spark.
Mm-hmm.
So Kim's got the Spark now, so I need one for my Mavic Mini.
Nice.
That I should be getting soon.
Yeah, JDS, you want to buy my Mavic Air? I'll buy a Mini, or I'll trade you. I'll trade you for your Mini. It's low
Yeah.
mileage.
Yeah, we put our clocks ahead this weekend. Hey, Corey Mano, good morning, good morning. Nice to see you.
What's up, Corey? You guys were having a good time last night, Night Train. That was a good stream. Glad I was able to pop on for a minute and, or no, well, listen in, whatever. Nice to see you guys chatting. Oh, he loves his Mini. Oh, wow. I understand that.
Don't forget, guys, I will not be on tonight. I stopped doing Friday nights and I stopped doing Saturday nights and Monday nights. So I stopped all those. I'm just going to do the morning shows.
This is called retirement, kids?
Yeet. Yeet. Yeah, Corey Mano, you're getting the same thing. We got snow here too. Just starting to actually snow here.
Yeah, I was laughing last night, Night Train, because somebody, I forget who it was, he was Indigo Rhino or whatever. He was blowing a big vape cloud. I was doing exactly the same thing on my end behind the scenes.
I'll have to go put my car underneath the carport. Well, I got to go out later on, so put it in the carport when I get back. Because under the carport, it's all grass, right?
Yeah.
I don't like leaving it parked on top of the grass like that during the winter. Well, it's because the humidity and all that from underneath the car, you know.
Oh, it's
grass there.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Makes your cars rust faster. It doesn't show, but grass makes cars rust fast.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Well, if it's in contact with the metal, right? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I may sell my Phantom 3 Pro and Standard as a package deal, $2,000.
I'll give you $100 for it, JDS. How's that? 150. 150. Come on.
You are about 1K overpriced there for the two of them.
I think so.
Yeah, even with the cases.
I'll tell you what, I'll trade you that action camera for the Phantom. How's that? That's a good deal.
Old Phil was lying early spring. Yeah, a bloody groundhog. Shoot it.
What do they call ours, Roger? We have one, right?
I can't remember. I can't remember what they call ours. A kid in Cuba saw me vaping and he said it to his dad, look.
Oh, Wyerton Willie. Is that it?
What is it?
Wyerton Willie.
Probably, yeah.
Lives in Bruce County, Ontario. Okay.
Hey, Nacho, how you doing? $175. There you go. Nacho's offering you $175, JDS.
Why tier 200? Oh, that's funny, Gary. Kids saw him vaping in Cuba and said, look to his dad, it's a dragon.
Hey, Drone Journey. Drone Journey, 201 plus free shipping. everybody's doing well this morning in the chat. One more week of work, Nacho. Okay.
You heading home next week, Dennis? You wait. JDS will be buried with his Phantom 3. Your eyes, JDS. And his prize DJI drone.
Well, that's a good question, Nacho. Albany, New York from here, I really don't know. Must be at least a 5-hour drive. Yeah, I'm just typing it in for you now, Nacho.
Man, I'm jealous, Nacho. Albany, man. I'm just looking at all the beautiful parks. Green Mountain National Forest, Black River Wild Forest, High Peaks Wilderness. Man, that's a droning paradise you're going to. Oh, Lake Placid. Oh my God, yeah. Upstate New York is just such a stunning place. Hey, Paul. Good morning.
Hey, Paul.
Everybody.
Ooh, looked like you slept pretty hard, pretty late.
Well, actually, I hate to admit it, Roger, but I think I almost killed myself last night.
Oh, what the hell did you do? Go shoveling?
No, I went to the freezer for dinner and I had some fish sticks that were 2.5 years old.
Oh, shit.
So at 2:00 this morning, I just about died.
I can imagine. Hey, Swift Fox.
I mean, the tip should have been is after I deep fried them, they weren't white like fish, they were gray.
Oh.
Paul, you're going to kill yourself with food poisoning, man.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's what I had. So if it wasn't for the grace of God, I probably would be laying on the floor dead.
So did you learn a lesson? No more gray fish sticks.
No, he hasn't learned his lesson.
You don't play when it comes to fish. Man.
Well, I thought, the 4-year-old shrimp wasn't bad.
Oh, dude, no. No.
It had a little bit of wangy taste to it. But
I think you should clean out your freezer, Paul.
yeah,
Make me feel sick just
throw it
thinking.
out.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, if it's frozen, you figure it can almost last forever.
No.
Freezing reduces the rate of decay, but it doesn't stop it.
That's it. Yeah.
It just slows it down. That's all.
Yeah, well,
Hashtag science. I'm not making it up.
Can you give me a second, guys? I'm going to go make another coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll leave you in good hands.
Oh, Roger, before you go, that was shipped and you should have it Wednesday.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, you bet. Oh, look at Roxy.
Oh. I love that dog. I need a new dog, but I don't know. I like the fact that I don't have anything to take care of right now. Like I don't have to get up to You know,
Well, they
clean
do
up
they
after
do
him.
anchor you a little bit unless you happen to
Yeah.
get an older dog that just wants to be your like a companion dog and will sit in the car while you go in a store or do this while you do
Takes
that.
a while to get that, right?
Yeah, well, I was lucky enough when I lost my last dog. I found Mia
Yeah.
at a humane society next county over, and her description was absolutely perfect. And she is exactly the only thing she is. She has a little separation anxiety if I'm gone too long,
Yeah.
but she goes with me to get a haircut. She sits on the floor. She walks around, lets everybody pet her,
That's good.
and she just tickled to death to go out and sit up in the front bucket seat of the Tahoe. Go wherever I go. If I go fly, she sits in it. She doesn't bark at anybody, people around everywhere. She just
Wow.
watches.
Well, that must be nice.
So I was blessed with Mia. But for the most part, all of my dogs were blessed. Yeah, Roxy's just taking life easy. She got her ear open though. Probably can hear us.
Oh yeah.
Right, Roxy? Roxy. So did you get any flying in yesterday or anything?
Yeah, yesterday morning. Yeah, I flew a pre-dawn drone flight over
Yeah, I saw that.
Putney Rapids.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
Working on the video, I'm having some trouble with the proxy workflow in Adobe Premiere. It worked fine for me a few months ago, but for whatever reason, every time I do the proxy conversion, it messes up and it's not working. So, got to figure that out today.
You know, yesterday you showed us some videos of your what do you call it, with the fan on your back?
Power paraglider.
Is it a paraglider or a power glider?
It's a powered paraglider.
Powered paraglider. Okay. It was great. Those are great pictures. But my question is, do you ever kind of feel like you wish you still were doing it?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm too old. I'm not in shape enough for it anymore. You do have to be quite physically fit to do it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not my age. It's just that I have a lot of health issues now. So, you know, there's lots of older people that paraglide, no problem. But I just happen to get some bad hips in the.
Yeah. You know, a lot of genetics go into any kind of exercise or whatever. It's like I'm amazed. I see guys that are in their 70s, 80s are still running marathons. You know, it's like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to stop.
Oh, Roxy's going to turn around for us. Oh, yep. Here you guys, kiss this.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Joan Journey asked you, Paul, if your Inspire arrived yet.
Not yet. It's supposed to be today. In fact, I was just going to jump over here and go and check and see what the status was. Overnight, it's supposed to have been arrived here in town and then be coming to me today out for delivery. Let's see.
That Pothead, the dog needs more than one coffee, that's for sure. Make her active. It's an 80-pound motor on your back. Oh, okay, paragliding.
Yeah, Tucker's a genius, man. He's amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
Snow, Paul, last night?
At 2:00 this morning, the Inspire was on the truck for delivery today.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, go ahead, Roger. I'm sorry.
Did you get a lot of snow last night?
No, we got just now. I had some big Santa Claus style snowflakes. Lasted for about 5 minutes, and that was it.
I hear it's snowing like a bugger now.
Well, guys, I'll be back in a little bit. Gonna go get some groceries.
Okay,
Okay,
Pop on a
Hugh.
little later.
you take care. Be safe
Drive
on
careful.
the road.
You're not getting any snow there, are you? Are you, Hugh?
Beautiful here. It's above freezing. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. We're right at the 32-degree mark here, and it's cloudy.
I'm going to work on my tan while I'm out getting groceries.
Okay. Hey, Hugh, thanks for coming in and being the early bird with Roger, because he's always like getting on earlier and earlier and earlier.
This is what it's doing here right now. This is the kind of crappy weather we're getting. It's snowing, and I wish to go up higher and the temperature has turned into rain, but it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's about the same kind of nastiness here.
Pothead says he has I have a spare ceiling fan and lots of batteries. Hey, Max Air 420, good morning. And I'd like to thank everybody from yesterday who donated money to my birthday and to my PayPal and everything. Thank you all so much.
Yeah, you had a good birthday yesterday, that's for sure.
So don't forget, everybody, I'm not on tonight and I'm not on tomorrow night. So. "29 here, but we'll be 70 today." Oh my God, Nacho. Hey, Centroid, good morning. How you been doing? Yeah, so I bought a new tablet holder for the Mavic Air.
Yes, I saw old guy in a drone one was on last night, and
Oh, Centroid, sorry to hear that.
Brant Ariels was on there last night.
Okay. 4 hours and 20. I thought so, Nacho. I said about 5 hours, so I was close.
That's not bad. For Nacho, that's just a skip through the park. You know, he's used to skipping all over the country. Hell, a motorcycle doesn't even, Nacho, the motorcycle doesn't even get warmed up at that point, does it?
Just make sure when you come over the border, you got the papers for your dog there, Nacho.
Yeah, you just go to the vet and get those.
Yeah. Centroid.
Yeah, yep. Centroid, you're exactly right. I'll tell you what, I thought it was game over last night because about 15 years or so ago, I had a lap band put in. And when you have a lap band, you cannot throw up because it stops it.
Uh-huh.
And and if you continue on trying to throw up, which I was, they tell you to immediately go to the hospital emergency room.
Well, yeah, food poisoning, man.
Yeah, food poisoning. But like I say, with the grace of God, I was saved. Of course, my dilemma, Mia almost slept through the whole thing. She woke up when I was back in my chair again, but oh, and I'll tell you what, who was a trooper last night. I have to thank Lynn. I called her on the phone and she kind of talked me through it. And she told me the same thing you did, Roger. I got to get rid of that crap out of my freezer.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know what it is. It's just like, I don't want to. I guess I remember in the back of my head, I hearing my parents say when we used to eat food and stuff at the table, and I didn't
Don't
want to
waste
eat
food.
something.
Yeah, I
Don't
know.
waste food. Don't
Yeah.
waste food. Never waste food. There's kids around the world that are starving to death.
Yeah,
You
well,
know.
you can die by food too. So
Yeah.
if I were you, clean out that freezer, clean it out, and then like me, there's nothing in my freezer older than 2 months.
Yeah. Yeah. Drone Journey. I don't. You've never heard. Drone Journey said that he's tracking package from China. Past 2 weeks, it has been around most of the Chinese coronavirus areas, and now on the plane to him.
Okay.
I've never seen a news report. I've never seen anybody talk about whether or not that virus can, because it's contact virus. That if somebody packing it didn't go like this and touch that packaging or whatever,
Squeeze in the box and close it up.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't know, and I don't think anybody should be paranoid. But you would think that somebody would come right out and say, don't worry about any shipments or whatever, but they do not, Roger.
Okay.
And we have all of these other cases where they popped up, and those individuals, they can't figure out how they got it.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, yeah, Centroid, it's not the throwing up his issues. It's I think it's diarrhea.
John DiNardo. Well, Centroid, I had a little of that both. I was sitting on the toilet holding a bucket, so it's like,
What did I walk into?
Paul almost died of food poisoning last night.
Paul?
Yeah. Well,
they looked okay when they're frozen. I ate 2-year-old fish sticks out of the freezer.
Did you bake them or nuke them?
I deep fried them.
Hey, Nanya, how you doing?
Next time you're not, nuke them and then deep fry them.
Yeah, I'm just saying, 2-year-old fish sticks.
Well,
that's too old.
Roger says don't do either. Just get rid of the damn thing.
Well, you should have just got rid of them. Unless we were in a big Holocaust or something, and you had to, need it. So my dilemma, I stayed here until 11 o'clock last night, and I redid the phone system myself.
Did you get it up and running?
It's all up and running, but I'm not going to rely on it. I'm going to get the Comcast phone system put in here. So then if there's an issue when I'm not around, they can just.
Well, yeah, because, lots of times you go off to the auction or whatever, and it's just, you don't want the phone system just to drop out in the middle of the day.
Oh, are they, Nanya? Oh, that's bad. Yeah.
Oh, where'd my mouse go? So I figured I'd come in this morning. Sorry, I missed all your birthday treats yesterday.
He did. Roger had a really good day.
He did have a good day. I kept, every now and then I was, watching on my phone, but I just, all day long, it took me to.
Well, I'm sure, you got to take care. You got to take care of business, John. We all understand, and Roger understands, don't you, Roger?
Yeah. Nanya says I'm doing pretty good. They're starting to put people around me in quarantine for the.
Where is he?
For the virus.
Where are they? Where's Nanya? Where they're quarantining them?
Nanya, I think he lives up in New York. I'm not too sure. It's not too far away.
New York City.
New
York
think
State.
Up by Massachusetts, I thought.
Well, New York City, I know, is having a problem with the coronavirus, but New York State, I didn't think was.
Nacho said he thought I looked a little thinner today, Roger.
Yeah. A little peaked.
Nacho said, I got the super chats rolling. Yeah, there was a lot of super chats yesterday, which I deeply appreciated very much. Thank you, everybody. Upstate New York. That's where he lives, Nanya.
No kidding.
616 drones. How you doing?
And they're having the dilemma up there with that already?
Hello, 616. Well, local governments and state governments don't want to create a panic. So I think they're underreporting what's going on.
Mm.
And I don't think it's gotten to the point where it's going to be bad than a really bad year of the flu. However, I don't know. But at this point, it has the potential to get
All right,
bad.
hang on. I
or
gotta
it could
straighten
get-
drone journey out because Trump did not say it was a hoax. He said the Democrats that were blaming it on Trump was another hoax.
Yeah.
He is all in on this if you actually watch the news. So let's not go crazy here with this, Trump syndrome. He never said it was the disease was a hoax. And if anything, from him stopping everyone coming from China into the United States, stopped the virus quickly. If everyone would just do their homework and stop listening to the crying Democrats.
It's gotten so bad all over the place anyway. Iran
Right.
and everything.
Right.
Well, you know,
It's just,
who would have ever thought that Italy would be a hotbed for
well,
corona?
that's because they go over to China.
Yeah.
That's their hotspot.
Mm.
Yeah. But they're not,
Yeah.
according to the doctors I'm talking to, and this is just my opinion, just like everybody else is out there, because nobody knows butt kiss about this disease yet. The flu's killed more people in the United States already than this has, but it's the very beginning of this, and it's not going to go away. It's, it's not like they're going to abolish it. It's going to come back next year. It's going to come back the year after that. It's going to be just like the common cold, they're saying.
Yeah.
So, but it's going to affect the elderly like
Corey Mano says at Costco they were disinfecting the shopping carts.
Yeah. Around here, they always do that. They have this mister and they clean off the shopping carts. Because around here, they're all worried about that stuff.
Yeah, at Sam's Club, they have these, when you go in the door, they have these sanitary wipes sticking out.
Yeah.
You can,
Walmart does the same thing. And yep.
So, John, have you been, well, no, I know what you've been doing. I thought that was kind of a stupid question, Davey. Did you fly the last couple of days?
Oh my
The
God.
answer is,
The weather's been terrible.
Oh, really?
The wind has been just astronomical here. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if Roger's been getting that kind of wind up there or not. But
Oh, yeah, we got really bad winds there. 2 days, 3 days in a row, and then
And now it's just cloudy. And now are you getting any precip up there, Roger, or just
oh
cloudy?
yeah, it's coming down. They're getting a lot of snow. We're getting a lot of snow here. I'll show you on the cam what's going on here. The cam's gotten wet though a little bit. We're getting snow. We're gonna get it all day today.
Oh, and getting back to anybody out there, the politics isn't really me, but I'm just sick of all the politics. They're just all lying thieves. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Both sides, everything. So.
And that's enough politics for today. Thank you.
That's what I was saying, and that's it. I'm going to end it right there. I'm not some kind of crazy this guy supporter or that guy. I just really want everybody to get along in the world to be a better place. But I'll tell you, this virus thing is crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, that's right, Nacho. If you're a weekend old, it kills you. That virus.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 616 drones. You take care. Thank you for popping in this morning. And don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. I have all my preps and bullets, so I should be fine without side handle. It'd be here in the street right now. Ain't good.
I have all my peeps and bullets, so I should be fine on this side. But I know this is the vibe in this right now. Ain't good, right?
No, this is like, I was looking at the news reports. It's like back in the day when they had the Spanish flu.
Oh, Jesus Christmas.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about on the news here.
Yeah. Let's stop blaming people. Let's just solve it.
Yeah, that's it.
We know it came from another country. It's not our fault.
See what Centroid wrote, John?
Are you suggesting that? Yeah. I'm freaking shocked. I don't care what side they're on. They're all freaking, they're all missing something upstairs. Jesus Christmas. Nobody gets along anymore.
Mark, I know you're not feeling good, but I did send you a link this morning.
Mark's not
Sure I
feeling
did.
good. What happened?
Yeah,
with him?
he's got the flu
What?
or something.
Did you share the fish sticks, Paul?
Okay, Podhead, you have a good day now. You be
Well,
safe.
I think I've come to the conclusion that maybe I should throw those fish sticks out.
Uh-huh. Not only the fish sticks, whatever else you got in there. Fish
Well,
water.
I probably should go through the freezer because I
Yeah.
got stuff buried in the bottom. I've got, you used to buy those biscuits frozen and then you bake them.
Mhm.
I got a bag of those in there that are probably 5 or 6 years old.
Put that out. Throw it out. Throw it out.
I don't think I said
Don't
hi
play
tonight.
with your health there, Paul.
I don't know if I said hi to Night Train or not, so I'll throw a little hi out there in the chat. Oh, and Podhead FPV race, and he's leaving, so have fun working today. Hopefully you like your job. You're gonna have fun at it. So, thumbing through one of these health books that I got the other day.
Okay.
Didn't know, and she didn't know she was in here because they're using her as their spokesperson. There's my woman right there. They wrote an article about her.
Oh, yeah? Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's her. Didn't even know she was in the magazine. And then we're watching TV the other day, and she had made this little commercial that's supposed to be in-house, just
Yeah.
for in the hospital. They play on the monitors. It's on the TV. They put it on the regular TV stations. To
Good
drum
morning,
up.
Mark.
Good morning, gentlemen. And
Oh, Mark, what's
No.
wrong, man? You got
oh man, well, I think it's the flu. My wife and daughter came back from a trip, and they both got sick about a week ago, and I thought I was clear of it, but a week later I came down with it. So yeah. So did I hear correctly, Paul? After all that, you still have those damn fish sticks?
Yeah, they're still in the freezer.
right? Oh, wait a minute. Did you have
Brian Ariel says, my son is in the Army. They feed him rations from that are older than him.
yeah,
That's
but those are still good.
MREs or whatever, the freeze dried
MRE.
stuff like that.
Oh, did you have tartar sauce with that? And was that the same?
Yeah, well, that's been in the refrigerator for a while.
The
That-
tartar sauce.
Probably
Well, yeah.
what got you is
The
the
tartar sauce. How can tartar sauce go bad? It's got pickle juice in there.
Yeah, but it's got mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise goes bad too.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
I
think
got
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise on the shelf in there that I haven't gotten to yet. It's sealed, but it was made in
80s.
2008.
Oh, throw that out. Throw that out, man.
Throw it out. Throw it out.
That is
Throw it
one of
out.
the worst things you want to get sick by is anything made out of eggs or raw eggs, like mayonnaise is. That
Yeah.
can kill you. That
I
eggs are one of the worst things.
got some frozen egg beaters in the freezer too that are at least
those-
7 years old.
Those are made out of real eggs too.
Johnny
real
West.
eggs. You know,
Johnny
we had
West, I had a good day for my birthday yesterday. Yeah, it went very good.
awesome.
I guess maybe I should go to the freezer.
We had a
Bill.
Howard,
You guess?
Howard Johnson's here at one point in my town, which isn't here anymore because they had a rash of bad eggs, and there was one fireman and 2 police officers eating breakfast, and they all died. And those are good, healthy guys. It's not like they were the eggs. Look it up online. Eggs are one of the worst things if they get old and start to grow bacteria on them. Oh my God.
Well,
Paul, take your meds yet?
I used to think that you could boil eggs and make egg salad with the mayonnaise and then freeze it and keep it for years.
Paul, did you take your meds yet?
I think I need to go to the bathroom right now after hearing that. Oh Lord, you're killing me, Paul.
You know, you
Rebecca has got to go out.
You might be able to keep it for years, Paul, if you were to use like liquid nitrogen or something to freeze.
Or freeze drying or something. Yeah.
Oh, my legs. So rough day for me yesterday, Mark. I wanted to come in here and enjoy Roger's birthday with him, but the phone system that I have went down, and
Oh, that stinks.
the people that had installed it are still around. The company that made it went out of business.
Oh, really?
It's called a talk switch system.
Uh-huh.
He said, "Oh yeah, the thing's bricked. It's junk. Blah 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 blah. We can't help you today, and they don't make any of those things anymore. And we shouldn't have been selling them back when we sold it."
Oh, gee, that makes you feel real good, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I've been having a problem since they installed it in 2012, believe it or not, and I've been dealing with it because all the alternatives, they wanted to just charge me a fortune for the phones. It's like, really, you guys just the company went out and there's no warranty. I'm like,
Well, it all comes down to just the fact that you own your own business. It's different for residential, but when you're a business, they charge you an arm and a freaking leg.
Leg, right? So a buddy of mine owns a networking company, Northeast IT it's called. And he's the one that did the phone system and everything. So I'm like, you know what? I don't think the thing's bricked like you think. I think even since the beginning, when you guys set it up, you didn't load the software and the firmware right, because there's been glitches in it. And you said these things usually run flawless, and you never reloaded it. You guys are always in a rush when you come here and blah, blah, blah. And I said, I'm going to reset it and I'm going to load the stuff. The only thing I want you to do is go into my network, because I have business class routers that they have access to. And I said, just go in there and I'm going to change the IP address. I'm going to put it on its own subnet. And I want you to open up the correct ports. I said, it'll take you 5 minutes. It'll take me a half an hour to maybe 2 hours to figure out everything, because I'm going to have to read the manual and figure out what ports to open and everything else. So he agreed to that. He logged in, did it real quick. And I reset the thing and I said, it came up. And he's like, oh, no, it's going to, I reloaded everything. Now, granted, it might go down. Oh, look at those fish sticks.
There's the culprit right there. And it says used by January
2014?
2013.
It was close.
7 years old.
Yeah,
than it should be.
It looks okay, but after I cooked them and deep fried them, they kind of turned gray inside.
Ugh.
Gross.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you deep fry them you still got the grease right from it. So I think
I'd get rid of the grease. Just clean everything
out.
out.
Well, the grease is kind of vintage too in the deep fryer. It's
you better change it too, Paul. You got your work cut out for you.
I'm looking at people in the chat now because I just cannot listen.
No more, Paul. No more.
Bill is in the house. Newfound Joan Production.
Journey says I've got Walt Disney frozen in my freezer.
That's why I was laughing. I'm reading the chat. I'm ignoring him, and I'm reading the chat.
This is not the day to come on when I'm sick. I'll tell you that much.
Well, it's a good thing Kim's upstairs sleeping, or he'd be in the background going.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Actually, I'd say take your freezer, your fridge, your deep fat fryer, and chuck all of it. I'm with Corey Manos. Start from scratch. Get everything new.
Lynn come over, clean out the freezer, defrost all the freezers, not
yes. Yes.
Just start over, Paul. You can't have that stuff in there. Well, you can, but don't eat it.
Well, I thought it was the big one last night because I could hardly stand up, and so then I was sitting on the toilet, and he was coming out of one end and coming up out of the other end.
Okay.
Paul. We got the point.
I'm almost ready for him to do the Damn Anonymous song. That's how bad it sounds.
Well, Mark, if you insist.
No,
it's okay for now.
I don't insist.
Well, I better go put these back in the freezer before they spoil.
No, garbage pail.
No, outside burnt.
Yeah, yeah.
Start a fire.
And I'm sure Mia probably turned around and looked at you funny too if you offered her one.
Yeah.
If my dog doesn't eat it, I won't eat it.
I mean, it is amazing what the human body can endure as far
Yeah.
as food and stuff
Right.
like that. But there comes a point where
It
too
doesn't
old is
fail.
too old.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm doing better today, Corey, man. Phones are working for now. And they're paging me on them.
So, Mark, I guess you're not going to be flying for the next couple of days.
well, to be quite honest with you, Roger, I haven't been flying since December. I haven't done
Okay.
much at all. I've been busy and stuff. So, yeah, what's another couple of days? I have some work to do on my quads and stuff anyway. I gotta fix them up. But I'm a little disappointed, but I understandably so. I'm waiting for those parts from TBS, which is going to be. And I emailed Get FPV, and they said that shipments should resume in about a week, which means maybe in about 2-3 weeks I might see
Okay.
the parts I'm looking for. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of holding out for that. I don't know why I'm not out flying, but I'm holding out to get those parts because I really want to get this Crossfire thing all set up.
Okay.
So we'll see.
JDS wants him to feed it to his ex-mother-in-law.
There's a surprise.
Ex-mother-in-law.
I mean, I haven't even taken out the whoops lately, but maybe.
I haven't done crap. I had everything all charged in a Skydio, ready to roll, and then the weather turned to crap, and we'll do crap. Maybe tomorrow.
The week's going to finish on a good note there for you there, John.
Let's hope so. Let's hope. Phones
Now,
are-
is anybody in the chat? And I know maybe Night Train knows this. I think they're planning on more protests for the FAA thing, and if so, how do we know for sure? Because when I think about it, I probably could have made that protest, but I didn't try hard enough. I'd like to go to the next one. So if anybody knows of any of that stuff going on, or at least where we can find that out, that'd be great.
My Nanya, my birthday was on the 5th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I have it set up as a reminder in my phone. I use the calendar in my iPhone, so it saves all that stuff.
So, Mark, you got openings up there for you if you want to do your live streams on a Monday night or a Friday night
Yeah.
or Saturday night.
Yeah,
I'm not doing my night shift anymore.
like I said, I told you yesterday I might be doing the MDH, the American Drone Hub.
There you go.
There you go.
No, I do want to start doing something, but I haven't decided the format or anything yet. But I
Okay.
appreciate that, Roger. Thank you.
Well, what you could do is you could get together with Andrew
There
and
goes
John
Paul.
Bernardo, and you could have the Three Brothers show.
What happened?
Yeah, don't ask.
Who's
Not
who's-
worth it.
What, Roger? You're not going on at night? Is that the opening spot?
I'm not going on Monday nights. I'm
On
going
on a rare
Friday
occasion,
night
he
and
may,
Saturday night, I
he
won't
may
be
but
going on.
not. No.
Gotcha.
That's my bit of my retirement.
Right.
And that will last only until he gets bored. But that's the plan.
Oh, I never get bored at nighttime. I look at my Netflix. I look at programs on Netflix.
I only watched 2 of the episodes last night of my Eureka. I started watching Eureka, and I'm up to the 2nd season.
Yeah.
Jesus, they're hammering me hard again today. Hang on.
UK drone hub for me. There you go, drone journey.
Well, there could always be global drone hub. You can cover everybody.
Oh, my cam is getting hit like anything outdoors. It's gonna be. Might as well turn it off. It's not worth anything right now.
It's really bad. Give us one more shot, Roger.
Okay. This is
Oh wow.
yeah. We're gonna get that crap. But, you know, as soon as we start getting gravel in the driveway, of course, it's gotta snow.
Is it like a heavy icy snow?
No. Right now it's a thin, very thin, but I know Gaspé is supposed to get up to 25 to 30 centimeters of it. So I did not listen to the weather today. And if I ask what's her name, she'll just say snow. She won't say how much. I'll ask her for the fun of it.
Go. You guys talking?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I asked how many.
I'm like, hey, it's quiet. Did I?
I asked her how many centimeters of snow we're gonna get today. She says it's snowing right now. Okay.
So I'm gonna go onto my cell phone. We got one of those vehicles just showed up. Remember those? I've been bitching about the wraps on the vehicles where they won't. What happened to?
Okay.
Oh, I'll come back.
Oh, you're still there, but you just left. Scared me. I'm gonna go on here and I'll show you what these wraps are that I'm talking about.
Okay.
And
Are you still fighting that battle or what?
well, yeah, because the law hasn't reached us yet, and I can't get it online. They're just telling us, and they gave me a flyer with a little bit of it in it, but I can't find this what's called the CMR online yet. So I'm gonna sign on and I'm gonna walk out to this van.
Okay. No problem.
All right, I'm just gonna close this down here.
Oh.
Everybody, make sure you hit that like button, everybody. Just like I just did now.
Where is this van? I don't see it in the parking lot. They said it was out in the parking lot.
Boy, it's sunny over there. Wish we had that here.
It is sunny here.
Is it cold, John?
Nah, not compared to what it has been.
It must have been those 14-year-old frozen meatballs I had for dinner last night.
Oh boy, there you go.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That coffee should help take that taste back out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Well, come to think of it, when I put the cream in it, it curdled. I guess maybe the fact that I have like 3-week-old cream in there too doesn't
There
help.
you that'll cause
Oh my God.
I'm kidding.
well, you know, I don't get rid of my milk until it gets so chunky that you can't chew it anymore.
Oh my God. Keep on talking like that, we're gonna lose everybody in the chat.
I know.
Hey, John, did you lose the truck or what?
I think we lost John.
I have to switch internets. Hang on.
Cottage cheese creamer, yeah.
Everybody check out everybody's channels, guys.
What's here, JDS?
All right.
The snow is there.
Oh,
I had to switch.
Snowstorm.
See that? Actually,
Yeah.
that's not a wrap, and this could be inspected because that's not covering the whole rear windshield. But this is what they're talking about when it goes over the windows. You guys see that? Can you see
yeah.
me?
I never seen anybody put wraps on the actual side windows before.
Yeah, these wraps go on some of them. This isn't really a wrap. This is just
Decals.
this is
Right.
the wrap here. Usually
Right.
they come in and it's literally wrapped around the entire car.
Yeah, but my argument would be: is anybody sitting in the back seat of that truck, or is it just a truck
A
with
work
all
truck.
equipment in it? Because if there's
Yeah.
any seats in that back truck, okay, I understand their point of view because they want to see if anybody's doing anything crooked. But if
Yeah,
there's
but
no
the-
seats, and it's just an empty van.
Right. But the issue is you can cover the windows from the inside.
That's
You can't
that's
cover them
crazy.
from the outside.
That's
That's-
crazy.
Why? That
that's
doesn't make
the
any
asinine-
sense.
No.
Right.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, a lot of your box vans or a lot of your vans that don't carry passengers not only don't have back windows, but they don't have side windows. So what's the difference having a few letters on a piece of glass
Yeah.
versus just complete metal and you can't see it all?
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's-
Right. And that's okay. They just can't cover it with Mylar, they said. Cover it with metal, wood, all that stuff.
But I don't get it.
But you can't, it's the stupidest law. And when I find they don't have it published yet. They just came in and warned us about it.
Yeah.
I was hoping
And
to
this-
catch those jets taken off so you guys would see them come right over the treetops there, but
And it's probably a
Hey,
75
John,
year old
why don't you just fly a drone up there to catch those planes flying over?
you know, it's funny. We used to fly the planes right here in the parking lot, and the airport the guys used to come over here and watch us. They didn't really care about it, but now, you know, I was flying little Piper Cubs in the parking lot and taking them off, and I had a couple of turbofan jets that I used to fly in here. I'd fly them out over that direction, which is away from the airport. Oh, here they go. They're taking off again. I don't know if I'll catch them in time.
Sure as heck hear them.
It's already way over there. They're using a different runway. And now there's
Are they military?
can't see them that good today. Usually they'll come right over the tops of the trees and go up, but they're staying low today. They take
Oh, we lost you, John.
Losing you a bit, John.
trees, so you hear how it gets out.
Hey guys, I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I had to switch to the other internet, and then when I came back out here, I had to switch. I didn't switch back, so that's what the issue.
I still don't get it. I mean, you talked about flying planes years ago. You're into drones now, and I don't understand where they get this idea that there's so many drones in the skies now that they have to come up with these regulations. Well, I know why they're doing it. They
They're
won't
worried
admit
about
to it.
Terrorists.
Yeah, no, they're it's also about money and keeping the skies open for big companies who want to make money, and pay them in the process. But to sit there and say that we're inherently causing the problem, we are not, because still no confirmed drone strikes except for that one with the Black Hawk down in the city. But even so, it's just there's no evidence to support the dangers of hobbyists. Yes, terrorists, yeah, that's a problem.
But they're not, with all the rules, they're not going to stop them. What are they?
No, they're still going to. All they need is one drone, fly it.
People are going to be bad no matter
Yeah,
what law
yeah.
you put there. I'm sorry.
Like I said, it's a farce.
It is a farce. Hey John, did they just to pee this round?
I think he's talking about them coming to hang out
Yeah.
while you're flying. But no, they've I mean, it's fun stuff. People want to watch this. I mean, I growing up, I got a kick out of it. It wasn't until I was an adult where I could afford and do certain things, and so now they want
Right.
to take this away. So
Well, I'm hoping to use the Skydio this weekend, which again, I'm going to stress the point. The Skydio goes against every FAA law there is for the hobby. It doesn't follow any of them.
how so? Like, explain.
Well, as soon as that drone goes behind you, you don't have it in line of sight. You're not in
Right.
control of it.
That's
And
true.
And it doesn't have an emergency stop on it, by the way.
Oh, really?
Don't see
Interesting.
one anywhere. So when you're flying on the phone, it's not like you just hit a button and it stops.
Yeah.
You hold the button for it to land. I
Yeah.
haven't seen an automatic stop on it. emergency stop. But
Wait,
again, you're not in control of it
right.
at all. As soon as you connect your phone up to it, put it in your pocket.
But in theory, it's not like you're flying at 300 feet in the air either. It's usually a few, a couple of yards behind you or something, right? Or
Right.
20,
Yep.
15 feet at most.
Yep.
Well, that's it. I mean, at one point, the FAA says once you're off the ground, you're in airspace, but let's be reasonable. You got a selfie drone that's 6 feet behind you and 6 feet up. Is that really flying? You know what I mean? Are you really? It's no different than freaking having it on a pole at that point.
What they always told me was, you stay tree level or lower, and we could care less, because
Mhm.
our planes don't fly below the trees.
Right.
They crashed.
Hmm.
But I could see if you're going above the tree, where I am, you go above the trees here. Those things are, when they come over the building, if they're using the other runway, they come right over my building. I mean, literally, you could get a big step ladder on top of my building and probably hit the bottom of the planes. That's how low they are, because the runway is right behind me.
Okay. I was going to type a response to Drone Journey, but it would take way too long. Drone Journey, don't get me started on Gatwick. Oh my God. I can only believe the crap you got for that. There was no confirmed sighting. Even with hundreds of people who said they claimed they saw a drone, there was no video of it.
Yeah, with today's technology,
And Gatwick and I believe Heathrow had this. I don't know if anybody heard this, and I'm repeating stuff. You watch our show. Heathrow and Gatwick used the same computer systems. Now Heathrow had a situation where they grounded flights because of the computer systems, and as a result, had to refund all those people their money. But Gatwick, on the other hand, claimed that there was a drone sighting which closed down the airport, and as a result, because it was out of their control, did not have to refund passengers their money because it was out of their control, and they both use the same computer system. So you tell me what the truth is in that situation. It is they use drones as an excuse. I can almost but guarantee 100% there was no drone there at all. It was all to save money. Blame it on a drone. So I'm sorry you had to deal with the crap, Drone Journey. Yeah, I couldn't type that response in. Sorry.
Hi, I'm back. Gatwick Airport last year closed the day after flying.
Yeah, you missed my rant on Gatwick, Roger. It's good. That
Okay.
He used Gatwick. Had to go on the rampage with that. Yeah. They just use drones as the excuse now. Give us a bad reputation.
Yep. So we got in touch with the registry on that truck, and they had sent a picture to the guy. And he says, "Yeah, you can't put a sticker on that. You have to reject it. No more stickers on the windows." Do you imagine that?
Oh, hey Hugh, how you doing?
Hey,
They're
Hugh.
commercially registered. They pay extra for that. They're setting themselves up to get hit hard.
What did I miss?
Dang, Hugh, your store must be close to you.
Yeah, I live in the city now, man. Just 2 minutes away.
Hi, Hugh.
When I go, I'm gone for 3 hours.
Oh, that's it.
Less stress today. Phones are working temporarily, so.
And Roger, I phone in my order ahead of time. So I just go to the grocery store and they just load it into my car and I drive away.
Serious?
Love it. It's the best
my
thing
God.
that's ever happened. I love it.
I rather do it myself because I know what I'm getting. Like, you ask for garlic bread.
Now they're flying right over the building if I was outside. Shaking the building here. I love those jets.
Yeah, it took a while to get used to it, but I'm okay with it now, Roger. Takes a bit of time.
That's good.
Derriere.
I'm just checking to see if there's any new news out on drones or anything. I don't see anything at all.
Let me see about a fail safe on the. I'm gonna Google it. I haven't seen one. There's no stop button on the thing or anything.
What's Mark up to today? Not teaching today, bud?
No, there was this bag of 14-year-old meatballs I ate last night in the freezer.
Oh, you pulled a Paul Murray, huh?
Yeah, no, I would no. I think it's the flu.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it is what it is. So if you see my camera go out and it go mute for a second, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So,
Hey, Bill, Newfoundland Drone Production, you still on here? I don't want to discourage you, Bill, but it says eastern Newfoundland set for another 15 to 25 centimeters of snow today.
oh, a small storm.
They're used to it now.
Yeah, a small storm. That's just not even a squall.
And that's got to be a different way of life there.
Oh, hell yeah.
What, living out in Newfoundland? What's a different way of life?
I don't think it's much different, Paul. Unless you're right on the ocean as a fisherman or something. I mean,
Well,
You live in
didn't they just have to dig out with great big trenches of snow and?
yeah, but that's once in 50 years sort of thing, right?
Oh, I thought that was a regular deal every
No.
year.
No, not that much. No,
I remember seeing the pictures of trenches going to the house, and
yeah. No, that's not a regular thing. I mean, you know, it's probably more regular than it is where you live, but
Hey,
yeah, we get
Bill,
a fair amount of precipitation, but the lakes seem to, even though it gets cold, they still don't get as cold as like Antarctica or whatever, you know.
I hope not.
remember that Amber Alert you got yesterday for that kid?
I heard about him. Yeah.
Yeah, eh? A $4 million drug debt.
That's a sad story.
Yeah. His brother owes $4 million in drug debt, so they decided to kidnap his little brother. But he's safe at home now.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
$4 million.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Cocaine
more.
deal.
That's more than just using it. That smells like a small cartel.
Usually it is, I guess. Eh?
Hey, Mark, do you hand catch any of your drones?
Yeah, I hand catch my drones from time to time. It all depends on the situation. You know,
Well, we can't catch all mine.
Well, those things, yeah, but I'm talking like
Let's go fly.
my Mavic 2 Zoom.
Yeah.
I hand catch that. Like I said, it all depends on the situation because I don't have the landing gear that the extendable landing gear, so it's
neither
pretty
do I.
low profile. So if I'm
Just
near
don't-
if I'm near some areas that are very rocky or got a lot of grass, and I have to hand catch it. Had to hand catch my Typhoon H once, but that was more snatching it out of the air before it flew away on me.
Yeah, as long as the landing gear was down.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
glad
I
you got
wouldn't
nice
mind.
weather.
I would mind hand catching, like the DJI. The hell's the one that Ken Heron flies all the time?
Phantom.
Phantom series with the legs that hang down. You can grab
Yeah.
right onto them. It's like
Yeah.
it's nothing, but
Well, are you hand catching your Skydio now? Is that what you're doing?
not
John?
yet. Not yet. I did once, but it's just
You got those lower props,
yeah, it's not as awkward to do that because you hit the button and then it slowly comes down, but you have to hold the button to get that to land. You hold the button and the little timer goes around, takes about 2 seconds, maybe second and a half. And then when that goes around, then you can let go of it and it starts to descend slow and you can grab it underneath.
Night train,
They
I never would try that neither.
They have it in the manual on how to hand catch it. So, and launching and hand catching your Skydio too. But
Yeah,
I'm
a race drone would be hard to catch with.
Well,
those you can actually shut the props off and let it fall into your hand.
Well, I'm not proud of this, but I hand caught a quad not intentionally. Was bringing it in for a landing, and for some reason, I hit the throttle button, and the thing hit the ground, bounced, and shot at me. And literally, I thank God I hit the kill switch, but it went right into my chest, and then I caught it in my hand.
Thank you.
And I'm like, thank God I was wearing a heavy jacket.
Wow.
I'm like, oops. Wish I'd planned that, but no, I couldn't admit to it.
Yeah, I don't see anywhere where there's an emergency stop button on the Skydio. I don't know if anyone out there has one and they have more experience flying one, if they could correct me if I'm wrong, please.
So in other words, you take the sticks and pull them down and in, John, it doesn't.
Nope,
Oh,
it does not.
Well, let's say you're doing a selfie situation and you're riding your bike or something. How do you end the flight generally? Because you're not controlling it.
Hold the button to let
Oh,
it
so there's a
go around.
button. So you have a controller or you have some sort of.
It's on the screen.
on,
But you have
what
to
about
hold it for
what
like-
about on the beacon? Is it a button there or?
Yeah, yeah. You hold it for so many seconds, and then this little thing on the beacon, it's just you hold it and then it lands. So,
Mhm.
and on the controller, it's all on your phone. You know, there is a home button and everything on the controller. I wish I had brought it in today.
Well, John, when it goes to landing, okay, let's say you're using the beacon, and all of a sudden you see that, well, you don't want it to land there, you want it to move it up. Can you move it over while it's landing?
I don't know. I'll find out. Never had to, so I never tried that part of it.
You know, because like on the DJI stuff, you still got control, even though when it's coming down, you can move it over.
Right.
Back,
Yeah,
whatever.
you just can't go up with it. You can go down, left, right, spin it around in circles, but you can't go back up.
Right.
unless you hit that cancel. Yep. So no, I have not seen a stop on there. Emergency stop. I haven't had anyone talk about it.
So have you been called by different organizations to come out and educate people on the Skydio, or?
No, I don't know that much about it. I just been reading the manual. I've only got
Well,
like,
I think you're probably one of the very few that actually reads the manual from
Hey, the
cover to
registry.
cover.
registry just sent me something. Let's see what it
Okay.
is.
My internet cut out on me completely, guys. Sorry about that.
Oh,
Just came back on the Zoom.
Yeah.
I had a notification that said you're now the host, and I'm thinking, wasn't he the host before?
Well,
My
go,
Zoom
up there,
will
go up there and hit your little buttons and see if it gives you extra options.
my Zoom just completely shut down, and
How's your stream? Is it still going? Because I don't have that open anymore. I'm just. Well,
Stream's
I,
open.
yeah, mine's going good.
You know, it's kind of
Probably
funny.
just
5
on
old
the
men
bottom
talking
of
about
it
how their
now.
stream is. My stream's good. Yep. Good and steady this morning. Everything's working. Okay.
Is this say I'm online, offline still, or?
Well, when I go to like do a private chat, it still shows Canadian Drone Hub as being the host. So
Okay.
I love these registry guys. Yeah, I'm gonna give you just the law, and they sent me the whole frickin' manual, for Christ's sakes. You know, I don't know if anyone out there usually reads their government's laws and stuff, but they go in Massachusetts, the registry uses what's called CMRs, and they have like 540 CMR, and then they'll have A, B, C, D, all the way to Z. And then after that, they start with the Roman numerals after that to do subchapters of the chapters of chapters.
ridiculous.
It really is. And they expect us, you know, I'm used to reading them, but Jesus, you know, some of these guys that are mechanics and stuff, they're great with their hands. But you need a lawyer to read this stuff. It's just stupid crap. I mean, things that we should all know, intrant, and there's all sorts of different words they use that mean just either in city or out of city or stuff, but I'm still trying to find it. If I find this law, they should have just highlighted it and they sent me just the law, not the book.
Morning, Robert.
Hey, Rojo, how you doing?
Joe, hope he's sick too. You know, he's had the flu or something.
He had it hard too, the coughing all the time and everything.
I've been very lucky this winter. I haven't really had anything too major.
Touch wood, the same thing here, my friend.
Not since like October of last year. Yeah.
Yeah, the only issue I had was self-inflicted. So
Yep.
No more gray fish. It's like gray thumbs on YouTube. Gray is not good.
I said, Kim and I haven't been sick in hell. Well, Kim got a chest cold there last week there. He's still got it, but it's not bad sick there. But we haven't been sick in a hell of a long time.
That's
Not
good.
complaining, mind you.
That is good that you haven't been sick. Just keep doing whatever you guys are doing so you don't get sick.
Yeah.
everybody, make sure you hit that like button for Roger.
I did today. I hit the like button. So.
I have to remind myself periodically. Oh, there he's got the hammer out.
Hammer time.
Yeah, yes, I went and got my income tax papers. They're all filled out. And usually she does that by computer, sends them straight out to the government right away like that. But mine, no, I had to mail mine out yesterday. But the envelopes were thick.
All right.
So,
Can I share something?
Mailed everything out yesterday for my income tax, for my pension, so I'm all okay.
Good.
Good.
Can I share something, Roger?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if you guys can see this. I can make it bigger. Whoops. There we go. So here's the rear window where it starts, is right here. We don't want to highlight it. Doesn't want to highlight. So here's the law, the original law right here.
Will there be a test later?
There's a test every day when it deals with the registry. So here's the rear window. Rear windows, if originally equipped, must allow an unobstructed view to the rear unless the vehicle is equipped with 2 outside rear view mirrors. Cut and dry, right? Got 2 outside rear view mirrors, care less about that. Well, they changed that, and down here, window tinting, aftermarket tinting, transparency. I'm trying to find where this new law is. They should have highlighted it. Passenger seat window immediately to the rear of the operator. If the rear window has any aftermarket tinting alterations, the vehicle must be equipped with 2 outside rear view mirrors. Perfect. The windshield may only be tinted, the uppermost windshield shall not apply to the following. So they're saying there's some kind of sub thing, because this clearly says the passenger immediately to the rear of the operator or the front and passenger seat. If the rear window has any aftermarket tinting or alterations, the vehicle must be equipped with 2 outside rear view mirrors. Again, don't care about the back window, right? If they tinted it dark because 2 mirrors. Well, now they're saying that is gone. Of course, the cops can have their windows dark as they want and everything else.
Well, what's that about? What's that up there? It says all window tinting as provided by the original manufacturer that is in compliance.
Right. If it's original and the windows are black and it's not a tint that they stuck on the window and it's built in the window, they can't do anything about it because that's the way it is. So they were supposed to send me the new law. And
that's what they sent you?
This is what they sent me. So it says absolutely exactly what it used to, but the new law is in here because they say you can't cover the window from the outside now. But here it clearly says you can do it if it has 2 outside rear view mirrors.
No, it says if originally equipped. So what it's talking about is the original condition of the car coming from the manufacturer. That's what that refers to, I think.
Yeah, you should read it again. Because right here where it says is acceptable on windows immediate adjacent the operator's front passenger seat, windows immediate to the rear of the operator passenger seat window. If the rear window has any aftermarket tinting or alterations, the vehicle must be equipped with 2 outside rear view mirrors. Cut and dry. So it don't matter what you do to the back window according to that law. Did you just read that part with me?
Yeah.
If it has 2 outside rear view mirrors, they don't care about the back window. But now they have some subpart to this that they're not giving me that says you cannot cover the rear window even if it has 2 outside mirrors from the outside, but you can from the inside. So that's what I want them to send me. That's what this field investigator came out and warned me about and everything. And we just called them on the phone. They said, you can't even have stickers on the back window anymore. And I said, send me the law. And this is what they sent me. The same law that they've been teaching us that says if it has 2 outside rear view mirrors, it doesn't matter what's going on with the back window. Right? Do you see that? Am I reading it wrong? It's the G subpart of that one.
What is it? What is the next page says shall not apply to the following.
This is all to the police. So all
You
windows.
need a lawyer, not a drone panel.
Yeah. All these guys can do whatever they want because they're police officers. So you're not allowed to see into their vehicles. Which, whatever, I could care less. But they're supposed to be giving me the updated one, which no one seems to be able to get me. But yet they're coming around and telling us they're going to fine us and shut us down if we put stickers on vehicles with the rear window covered, even if they have outside mirrors. I need the law to be able to actually do it, and they're not giving me the law in writing.
Call your attorney.
Now, I'm not even going to waste my time. They're going to pull over some young snot-nosed kid that has tint on his back window that has a sticker, and his father's a high-priced lawyer somewhere. It happens all the time in Massachusetts. And then the law will go away.
Probably right. Yeah.
What I laugh at is what I just saw in that law. It says, except vehicles that were manufactured pre-1949.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what?
Well, we don't need to check, if we have Model Ts come in here all the time, like in another 2 or 3 months, the Model T club in my area,
Yeah.
we're going to inspect like 30 of them, literally.
So they have to be inspected too.
But what do we inspect on them? They have cable brakes. They have wooden wheels on them. They have the front headlights are either MAP gas or propane.
On the Model Ts.
Yeah, we do not light them.
Wow.
They don't have tail lights. They'll have one light, but again, you light it with a match.
That's insane. Can you imagine
What kind of tires do they have on them? Are they solid tires or?
No, they're rubber with air in them, but the whole
Tube
frame
tire.
and everything is wood. You have to check for termites. Make sure that the spokes aren't getting eaten by termites.
I just can't imagine looking for my lighter before I go for a drive. Honey, have you seen my lighter? I need to take the car out.
Yeah, but you're showing your age, Hugh, because they didn't have lighters then. It was flint.
Centroid's leaving.
Yeah. Right.
Centroid's leaving. We got to say bye to Centroid. Bye, Centroid.
Bye, Mark.
He left. Roger was trying to get our attention.
Centroid's going to rest there a little bit. So
Yeah. Paul should be doing the same thing.
I was on mute there for a minute. I forgot I was on mute.
Oh yeah, I saw your hands waving. I'm like, hey, Roger wants something. I don't know why he's not saying.
No, I was saying bye to Mark, but I forgot I was on mute.
Geek Savannah
do
says,
that a
hey,
lot.
Roger.
How you doing there, Geek Savannah?
Sean, were you on yesterday with us for Roger's big birthday bash?
Had a lot of people on yesterday. I'm very surprised about that. Hey,
Well,
Blizzard.
Roger, we could do a 2-day bash. You know that, don't you?
Blizzard, I'm glad to see you. Careless, clueless criminals. Yep, there we go.
What up, Phenomena? How you doing, buddy?
Who'd you say? What?
I said John DiNardo. How you doing? What's up,
I'm doing
John?
good. How you doing, Hugh? Everything good out
Doing
there?
good, John. You looking
Yep,
good?
yep,
How you
yep.
doing?
Roger's doing good and everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep,
Paul?
yep.
Paul?
I thought I heard something.
Good save, John. Good save. Nice.
Hey, where's Kim? Is he out flying today? What's going on?
Kim's upstairs. He just woke up.
Oh, did he?
He's having his first cup of coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. We haven't seen him on much, but he goes on at night with Val, right? He doesn't come on here at all anymore, does he?
He shows up once in a while.
Yeah.
Depends how he is, how he feels.
I'm just reading the chat. Not saying what's in the chat. I'm just reading the chat.
Thank you, Geek Savannah.
Welcome to day 2 of the Roger birthday celebration.
I'm going to celebrate it all month now.
Yeah.
I guess why not? 65, you don't come every day.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
What
what
the latest drone news? Okay, not so latest.
Oh,
Same one as yesterday.
Mana is in here, and he said, "Hey, Hugh."
Hey, Furball.
Morning, Kim.
No.
Oh, well, get the mute button ready. There we go.
There's Furball Kim right there.
It's like trying to fight gravity. It's a force of nature. You just can't win. You know, you've got to just go with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, you'll just be unhappy.
And we want to make everybody happy. Mana. Do 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 do. Mana. Do 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 do. Mana. Do 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 do. Mana.
So
Dancing
Hey.
by Asgard Studios.
Thank you, Hugh, for reminding me.
Drone shots. How you doing this morning? Nice to see you.
Morning, Joan Shots.
oh,
Furball
maybe-
is
no,
in the
I'm
house.
whistling it for- Hey, drone shots.
What's up, drone shots? I need some more coffee, fellas. Be right back.
I
Okay,
do too. I need more coffee also. I'm gonna have to go get some.
okay, no problem.
So I'll be back.
We'll be here on day 2 of the Roger.
Palooza
Celebration.
happy birthday party. That's
Yep.
it.
Yep.
I'll be back.
Yeah, drone shots. He's up early this morning.
Hey, Kim, you missed all the excitement earlier.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. My son is supposed to come over today. His girlfriend bought a new car. He's supposed to come and show it to me.
Oh, she did.
Well, not brand new, not brand new, but for them it's a new car.
Uh-huh. Cool.
You either come down and show me, or I got to go into Drummondville anyway today. So
Well, you got to go to Drummond. Oh, what are you up to over there?
I got to go to the bank. I got a bank I got problems transferring money from one bank to the other. It keeps on saying that my email's not valid and all that. So I'll go see what the hell's going on.
So you can't call them and take care of that on the phone?
I can, but usually you catch one that doesn't speak English or French.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It screws it up even more. So
Roxy's dancing out there. What is Kim out there?
no, she just got up and stretched and went back to bed.
Oh.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you still got them. And thank you all so much for hitting that like button, everybody. Much appreciated. And I did hide my likes and dislikes because we got one joker that loves doing dislikes lately, so I'm not going to give him the pleasure.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. I'd like to thank everybody again for yesterday for all the super chats and all the money that was put into my PayPal and everything
Yep.
for my birthday.
Celebration of Roger's 65th birthday.
Yeah. No, thank you, man. So you don't know what time your Inspired gonna get in there, Paul?
Yes, I think sometime around 11 or 12, I'm guessing.
Okay, like yesterday.
Yeah, about the same type as yesterday, but I just I don't know, you know.
Mm-hmm. Now what?
Starting to feel a little
Okay.
oh. Maybe it was that 6-month-old cake I found in the refrigerator. I don't know.
Just had an idea for super chat. If Paul show my logo with support on his TV, I will donate.
What's that? Who?
Joan Journey.
I don't know how to get the logo up on there.
Just had an idea. If Paul shows my logo on his TV. Are you talking about the logo?
I see it just small. I don't know how.
I think it's the intro.
Let me go over and look.
Got myself a new toy today at the grocery store.
What the hell?
Ooh. I always wanted one of these. You know, for squishing limes and oranges.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was for castrating bulls. I didn't.
Oh my God. I was watching Vikings the other night, and there was this woman, she was from Finland. They were calling them the Laplanders. It's an area up there. She was telling a story about how the women chewed the balls of the bulls to castrate them. Like the men would hold the reindeer down, and then the women would chew the balls up into little pieces to destroy them. I mean, oh my God. I get the shiver just thinking about that.
That would not be good.
Anyway, random things you wish you didn't know. You're welcome.
Paul, read what Joan Journey wrote down.
What did he write down?
He says, or just my YouTube page, maybe.
Yeah, I'm going over there now.
Oh my God, I went to Andrew's yesterday and I watched Ksenia do her super chat thing.
Yeah.
That's the first time I'd seen her do it.
Oh,
yeah?
No, that's
that's
historic.
She's got that pipe down. She's got that book down for sure.
Oh, man.
She's been teaching Roger.
Yeah. Hey, Lynn. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, Lynn. Thank you again, Lynn, for this morning for the coach me through.
Nomad Unbroken. Good morning.
What's up, Nomad? You're getting close to 1,000, eh?
Who's that?
Nomad, 915. Nice.
Who's that? Nomad?
Yeah, Nomad Unbroken.
Yeah.
Yo, why does the screen behind you keep changing, Paul?
I'm on this computer, and that's that screen.
Oh, I see.
So, Drone Journey, there you go. He said if we put that up there, he would donate to Roger's birthday.
Right on.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! There you go.
You got a nice header there, Drone Journey.
There you go. Whoever wants to PayPal, that's my PayPal right there. It's my email address. Because lots of people don't like doing super chats.
Well, as normal as possible, Lynn. And that's debatable.
Yeah, like I said, I bought something from. Thank you so
There you
much.
go. All right.
Thank you, Drone Journey.
Okay, Roger, you're on.
Yay, super chat. Yay. Yay, super chat, super chat, super chat. Good. There you go. I'm not even close to Ksenia. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you get an A for effort.
Yeah.
You get an A for effort. But Ksenia gets the biggest kick out of when she sees you doing that. It's like her legacy, you know?
Oh, the mailman just stopped, put something in the box. Now I can close this cam down.
Yeah, Lynn, you're right. Last night was bad. I thought it was. Well, the guys are telling me they agree with you that I maybe should get rid of the 3-year-old fish sticks.
You should empty out your freezer completely, Paul. All from your back,
100%.
all of it. Take it all out. Throw it out.
Dump it.
Well, and
Get
you know, they also brought up, Lynn, the fact that I was eating an older tartar sauce too that'd been in the refrigerator and was starting to
Mayonnaise.
turn
Yeah.
a little bit.
Throw that out.
But I
Mayonnaise.
scraped the gray off from around the edges.
Oh my God, Paul. Stop. You're gonna get everybody sick. Everybody's gonna leave.
I'll tell you what, for a guy that can buy Inspires twice
Yeah.
a week, don't eat shitty food, man. Eat good food.
That's probably why he's eating that crappy food, because he can't afford the food because he's buying Inspires.
It's an ugly circle, right?
Yeah. Oh, I hear Johnny singing the tune.
Of course I am, Paul. Thanks.
Paul, do you know I was humming it when I was making my coffee too? You're corrupted
Sure.
me.
Yeah.
You've ruined me.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it makes you better. It makes you feel happy inside.
So I got the law now. I went and printed it off.
Oh,
I don't know if
okay.
you'll be able to see it in this camera.
I feel so much better now, John.
Well, we got customers in there that are. This is busy for stickers.
Yeah. Oh, do
No.
you apply them? That's part of your business, is putting them on?
Well, he does that, but he
I do the
also inspects
inspections
them.
of it. But there's
Okay.
actually a guy in there that does the wraps.
Gotcha.
You know, those the wraps on the car.
Yeah.
I'll just touch this one last time and then I'll forget about it. So this is, I read all the other ones to you where if it has 2 outside mirrors, it doesn't matter, blah, 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 right? You guys fully aware of that. If it had 2 outside rear view mirrors, it didn't matter what the back window was.
Yeah.
This is how the new law is. Advertising wrap. The use of advertising wrap or vehicle wrap material adhered to a window is prohibited. So any window now on the car, if you have lettering on it, you can't have that. So if you were to put your college sticker across your back window that's too big, you can't have that anymore in Massachusetts. That's all I'm getting at. So you can't do anything to any of the 5 windows on your vehicle at
So
all.
all of those vehicles that you had wrapped for those businesses,
Yeah.
you've got to go around and strip all that off.
I don't have to do nothing.
No, but
They
I
have to
mean,
go-
they're-
they have to go.
when those vehicles get inspected, they'll be in violation, right?
Yep. Go bitch to your congressman. Here's your red R. Have a nice day. Sorry it cost you $8,000 to get that wrap done on your car.
What?
Yeah, look
That's
up how much.
that's the kind of money they get on the wraps.
No kidding.
It's huge. I mean,
Oh my God.
I literally have, it's taken off in this area like crazy. So there's actually a guy that does it and he's here with his personal vehicle and we turned him away. Can't do it. That the one that I just showed you guys, the van, the guy's
Yeah.
having to scrape all the stickers that are on the windows off and just get a sticker. He doesn't care. And he just had
Wow.
one side of it done.
Must be illegal here because I don't see any cars with wraps like that.
Well, that's
We're
a
seeing them in
state.
Virginia.
That's
but
a
not here.
state deal. Yep.
It's
Yeah, in
state by
Canada,
state.
tinting your windows is
Connecticut-
pretty dicey.
Right over the line here in Connecticut, you can do anything you want.
Anything?
You can have the windows painted black.
As long as you have 2 side rear view.
No, they don't even care in Connecticut.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Connecticut doesn't have any kind of laws like that. Your car gets inspected once, maybe twice, and that's it.
You also have lots of automatic knives in Connecticut too. They're pretty lenient on that stuff. New Hampshire too, apparently.
Their gun laws are really strict, though.
Really, that's interesting.
Yep. They have tough gun laws. But only for the people that legally have them registered. Because if you're a criminal, you can get caught with a gun 6 or 7 times and it doesn't really matter. It's mandatory minimum of a machine gun in Massachusetts is 20 years. Only if you're permitted.
So in Canada, this is illegal to import now. It's not illegal to own, but
yeah.
it's illegal to import.
Yeah.
Just
It's
because it has this little thumb stud to assist you to open it one hand.
Mm.
So I can still have it because I bought it legally, but
No,
I
it's
don't
not.
import them anymore.
It's not an automatic like a switchblade.
No. It opens quickly because there's a thumb stud,
There's a thumb lever on it.
but that's it. It's not a switchblade or anything.
Yeah.
But that's illegal now in Canada.
Yep.
To import.
That's what I
Tasers
was
are
told,
even illegal.
Nomad. Nomad, that's what I was told, but the way this one reads, it's every window. So I'm not even gonna, if it has a sticker on the car, I'm just gonna turn them away.
Yeah.
That's what I just told everyone to do over there. Just turn them away or just
Yeah.
give them a red R and let the registry deal with it.
Hey,
I didn't realize you did it. Wow. I thought you just got a car in or something, a used car you were trying to sell that had a wrap already on it.
No,
we do
he
state-
does
We do
inspections.
state inspections and I used to keep up on all the laws.
Gotcha.
In Massachusetts, they have to inspect every year, right?
Every year, missions and safety.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good for business for you, I guess, though, right?
Hey,
Well,
John Spizzo, how you doing?
It is
Yeah.
and it isn't. Now it's getting to the point where they don't tell the general public and they don't tell the inspectors, but they love to fine you and shut your station down when they change the law and don't school you on it.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what's happening here. We get trained every 2 years. So this law came out in between us getting trained, but yet they're enforcing it, but they haven't sent us anything. It was like an act of Congress to get this. And now they're saying it's a year old.
Okay.
Really? I have all the books that they gave me. Now they came out with a new book last year in March. but nobody has it. It literally took me 4 training places to call in Massachusetts. There's only 4. I called all 4, and finally one of them sent this to me. The new law. And I'm actually, that one I was showing you is actually what's on the state's webpage. So they don't even have it on the state's webpage. It's just crazy. Whatever. I'll stop talking about it.
Okay. So what else is new in the news? So you guys seen you a while ago flying your drone around.
He was too.
Just here, yeah. Yeah, 4K camera, altitude hold.
It does?
Oh yeah, man.
Obstacle avoidance to
Oh
hold
yeah,
on there?
obstacle avoidance. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, okay. If you want to buy it, it's only $19.99, free shipping. But wait, there's more. Yeah.
It also turns into a hovercraft. Yes, it does.
It does?
Yeah, it does actually. Actually, no joke. This is the best drone for little kids. The best
Yeah.
drone for little children. Can't hurt anything with it, which is why I fly it inside the house.
This one needs to be calibrated.
No calibration. No. I had to do that twice yesterday. It's freezing. I'm by a river. You know, it's the waterfalls and everything that I was at yesterday. It was misty and cold. And the first calibration failed. And I'm like,
This one has different props on it and everything. I'm surprised I can actually fly it.
what model is it?
Oh, I don't know. It was like $12. It's supposed to be a CX-10, but it's
Oh,
not.
it's a Cheerson. Yeah, Cheerson CX-10. I know the model well.
Yeah, so do I. I got a million of them. But
Hey,
this,
John,
Cheerson CX-10.
why do you have it painted pink?
well, I bought these for my girl.
Breast cancer awareness, Paul. Come
And
on.
that's right, Paul. Breast
Oh,
cancer
okay.
on, man.
Okay. I didn't know.
Not woke enough. Jeez.
I have this little one too, but it just never flew good.
What is
Missing a prop.
See now.
Oh, it's missing a
Missing a
prop
couple
now
pieces.
because I have the other prop. It's on here.
Oh.
So it's a little different size. That's why I'm surprised. Yep.
I love those
Drone
little
Journey says new news. DJI is helping out with the virus. They must be spraying out all over the place.
Oh, nice one, air hogs. I've actually got a few of the air hogs stuff. Most of the stuff I find breaks pretty quick, but this little fella has survived quite a long time. It's just so light that it doesn't break.
What's the flight time on that, Hugh?
Just a couple of minutes. Not much at all, but it charges up in 5 minutes.
Then about, what, an hour to charge it?
Now about 10 minutes maybe.
Oh, okay.
It's a very small battery.
John DiNardo is the battery master, you know. He's charged every battery known to man.
No, I have not. I am not up on charging, especially not those whoop things where they're using. I have a couple of charge stations like that when I used to build my planes and everything that I'd fly around, because that's how I used to have to charge batteries. But as far as these guys using these, 6-pack, this, that, the other, forget it. Have at it.
6 cell, you mean?
Yeah, 6 cells.
Jeez, I don't think I have the cojones to fly a 6 cell. That's scary.
Yeah, I like slow and good video.
Yeah, me too. I'm old. I like watching. I love watching.
I love
FPV.
watching them, and I like watching them with a headset, and you watch the guys what he's
Oh,
doing because you can connect your headset. You go to a field and the guy's flying it, and I throw my headset on and hey, there it is.
Yeah, I'm liable to, if I were to
Like
watch
this.
that, I'm liable to break a hip when I fall, you know?
The best thing about watching is, I really don't like the analog video feed. I find it a little bit too coarse for my eyes to pilot properly. But when the guys are giving you the high def version that comes off the GoPro, I can sit there all day and watch that. In fact, I have many days.
Yeah.
4E14.
Kim and Roxy off for a tour.
Nava Squad did a video. Lawrence did a video where he perfected his flip thing, you know, with after he fixed the the camera broke loose. But anyway, I made the comment. I says, "You're getting better with each flight, Lawrence. I know because I get vertigo more often."
Kim ordered a camera from Tom Top, I think it is. Man, oh man, it's taking a long time to get here. I think it's the last time he's gonna order something from them. Hey Matthew, how you doing this morning?
Yeah, I was thinking about ordering that Emax Tiny Hawk 2, but I'm kind of debating on where I buy it from, because if I buy it from Banggood in China, I don't,
Yeah,
kind of worried about how long it'll take to get to me.
yeah. But doesn't get FPV have it, or RDQ drone? The other Canadian companies here too might have it.
That's a good point. I didn't check.
Are you in Canada?
Yeah.
You in Canada? Why
Yeah, those two guys are in
down
Canada.
by you, Paul. I thought he was down by you.
No.
No. Well, he's kind of southeast of me over in Ontario, but yeah.
I'm actually closer to you, John. I'm about 7 hours from you by car.
Yeah, and I'm only like 5.5 to
Yep.
maybe 6 if I really go slow.
Yeah.
The Rogers house. I mean, it's such a straight line from here. There's no reason why I shouldn't go up there.
Yeah, good point, Lynn. Everything from overseas is delayed right now.
Matthew says my goggles have the DVR built in. Okay.
Nice. Well, that's good there, Manam. Excellent.
Oh my Lord. I sold that truck yesterday in between everything too. Remember that red truck? Guy came down from Vermont and bought it.
Oh yeah.
Paid me for it. Yep.
Is that the one? That the one that it came with his mother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Came back yesterday with the cash. It's the one I couldn't even get really a good bid on at the auction.
Yeah.
And I put it for a couple $1,000s more than I wanted for out here on the lot, and still was a great price because it was $10,500.
Yeah.
I put it online, and all the companies that do it online say how good it is and everything. They said it was $4,980 below retail price. Super great deal, buy now, blah, blah, blah. So as soon as I put it online and they started saying that, I got bombarded with calls and emails. I mean, it really was a good truck. It was a 2010 GMC 4x4, right? 4-wheel drive. It was a work truck, so it had the rubber mats inside of it. It had power windows, power locks, air conditioning, AM, FM, CD radio, but it was a single cab, 8-foot bed pickup truck. And it had some dents and scratches. And in the description, I even said, as dents, scratches, and I took pictures of them and posted even with the pictures. Because I'm not going to lie to these guys. I'm not your average car salesman. I don't want to sell a piece of garbage to you, And the underneath of it was rust-free. I couldn't believe it. And since it was just out of warranty, so from 2011, it was a 2010 bought in 2009. We did all the services on it. So the Carfax showed Pro Automotive. I took through the whole thing right up until just before I sold it. We had just changed the oil.
Okay.
So
Hey, Sam.
the guy loved it. Hey, Sam Hayden.
How you doing, Sam?
So
I'll be back.
did he bring his mother back with him again, John, or no? Oh, he did.
Yeah, she wasn't too happy because she had to leave work. They came about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so she had to drive to Vermont to get them. And she lives down in Connecticut, so it's that's 20 minutes from here, and he lives about an hour and so away from here. So she had to travel like almost 2 hours, I would say, round trip, easily 2 hours. And she
So did he end up buying it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Picked
He
it up.
showed up yesterday and paid for it.
Awesome. Good deal. Morning, everybody in the chat. How are we?
Hey, well, we're alive to this morning.
That's good. And happy birthday, Roger. He's gone.
His birthday party was yesterday, obviously.
Yeah. Yesterday was, I stopped in for that brief minute and then I just got bombarded. And that lasted for like 6 hours straight.
Yeah.
Figuring it out.
Unfortunately, I couldn't be here.
My phone system went down.
Lynn says hi, Sam.
Oh, hi. How are
I
you?
know
today?
she said
Oh,
hi to John Donardo earlier.
She did. I said hi, Lynn.
Yeah.
I
Morning
didn't
drone
say it.
shots,
Yeah,
easy
I said it here.
I was pulling a Paul and not looking at the chat this morning.
Oh, there you go. Lynn kind of helped me out in the middle of the night last night. I was dying.
Oh, okay.
Lynn should help you out
refreshing.
now that she's in the chat. She should go over your house and demand that you throw everything out in there and just start over, because you need to get those 2000 or the stuff that was the born on date was, last millennia. You got to get rid of that stuff.
Oh,
Well,
do you still have the old
I
food in
made
your house,
sticks
Paul?
last night, Sam, that were like 3 or 4 years old,
Oh boy, Paul.
But they were frozen,
And it
Paul.
did have the tow package. It did have the tow package. It was a work truck, so it had the tow package too.
Paul, I will say this, and I saw this in a movie somewhere, and I can't remember which movie. The freezing things is good, but it's not meant for everything. That's why it's smaller than the refrigerator.
Well,
Hey, Roger.
and I'm not sure if just because after I deep fried them, they were a little gray. I still thought they still tasted okay, but it was it might have been the tartar sauce that was a couple years old in the refrigerator too. So,
Like I've said many, many times, Paul, we're going to get you a CAT scan, buddy.
well, I grew up in an era, and I've said this before, where when you ate dinner, you ate it all because your mother always told you that you got to finish what you're going to eat, and because there's kids all over the world that don't have any food.
Well, send them the old stuff and buy yourself new.
Amen, brother. What he said. Do that, Paul.
I say that to Roxy all the time. Eat. There's a lot of dogs out there that don't eat like you.
That's right.
And I bet you, Roger, Roxy probably wouldn't have eaten that fish or tartar sauce last night.
Oh no, she would have turned around on it. No, if she doesn't eat the food, I don't eat it.
So,
Lynn is right. It wasn't so funny last night.
So you get sick, Paul?
Oh man, I thought I was gonna die.
Oh, so well, that should be a learning lesson to you.
It never is for Paul.
I know. He's like, well, it couldn't happen twice.
Well, Lynn was sleeping. I called her at about 2:30 in the morning, and all I could do was just and then I
lucky
hung
she didn't
up.
call an ambulance. You're lucky she didn't call an ambulance to go get you.
Well, the problem is that she knows that Mia has separation anxiety. They wouldn't let her go with me in the ambulance to the hospital. So,
did you take an ambulance ride?
yeah. Well, when I had the gallbladder, when Lynn had me.
So not last night.
Not last night, though.
No. But it wasn't that long ago. Lynn had me committed.
Committed.
And you got out?
Yeah.
I hear you, right?
It needs to happen again.
I had these chest pains. And we went to the clinic. The next thing I know, Lynn's there with me, and the next thing she took me there. Next thing I know, I'm in an ambulance going to the hospital, and I had a gallbladder that was the size of a pop bottle, and it was calcified.
Okay, that's not fun.
No, but I still think it might have been okay had I not, if I.
Of course you do.
Need to take better care of yourself, buddy.
You're glad that you have her to help you out, buddy.
Yes, she does. She keeps an eye on me, and I always listen to her. So
Hey, if something happens to you, who the hell's going to sing that song? I'm not going to say the name of the song, but who's going to sing that song?
which song is that?
Oh my
Well-
God.
I'm glad you're okay, buddy.
You guys can just record it and replay it in my honor. Memoriam, you know?
There you go.
Well, I don't know if there's enough of them online.
Oh, you can pick it out. Roger insists that I play it, and especially since it's his birthday, it's become now his birthday song.
Really?
you
Is
should
that
do
true,
that.
Roger?
In your dreams, Paul.
By the way, Roger, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. Sorry I missed your little gathering yesterday.
No problem. Had a lot of people. Yeah, but you
It
were working
was-
today too, so.
This whole week has been disastrous, to be honest with you, but I'm
What
off
happened?
today, so.
Nomad is saying hello. Nomad Unbroken.
Oh, Nomad. Well, somebody said, Lynn, we need to research and find the other to get a whole set of the Muppet heads. Roger's pulling for the old guys that are up on the balcony. And who was it? Was John? John wanted to see Kermit and Miss.
That was me that said it yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, guilty as charged.
Uh,
As long as Miss Piggy doesn't show up, we're okay.
You don't like Miss Piggy?
See, you just put that idea in his head. You don't like Miss Piggy? Really?
So what we need is a Miss Piggy, a Kermit, and the two guys up on the balcony.
Oh my God. Paul started his own
Sounds
live
about
stream called.
Hang on, I got to look around for different live streams real quick.
Muppet Town.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Welcome
guys.
to Muppet Town.
Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, nope, not going there. Okay, Lynn.
Paul,
thank
you start your own channel, call it Muppet Town, and you have all the puppets you want on there. You enjoy your 2 viewers.
Just me and Manamana hanging out there.
What'd you
That's
say?
it.
What'd you say?
Manamana.
Oh, boy.
See, like Lynn said,
Manamana.
you got.
Do, 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 do. Manamana. Do, 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 do.
Roger's about to throw me off the panel.
Manamana for John DiNardo.
Nice.
No
John,
man,
it's all
you're-
your fault.
It's like Lynn said, you want them, you research and buy them. There you go.
Oh, yeah. You can buy anything nowadays. Thank goodness for Amazon.
Fresh fish and tartar sauce too. Let's let Paul know that.
Right. Fresh is the key.
Fresh is the word of the day. Fresh.
I guess he got a phone call.
Ooh, what? Who's on the? Oh, Paul.
Mia was she's so protective of even the front sidewalk because a guy walked by with a little dinky little white poodle thing on a leash. And
Saw breakfast walk by. That's all.
yeah. Well, she thought it might have been one of her chew toys or something, I think.
Drone Journeys changing his props on the Mavic Mini. Are you changing them because you're trying something different, or are you changing them because you have an issue with them?
And on top of that, I'm concerned. What a nightmare. Like, really? Like, now I'm concerned because, like,
They just screw on and off, don't they?
Hey, oh, you know what? I never even looked. Did they come with a screwdriver? I didn't see
I
it.
think they do. Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
So where? Where was the screwdriver?
In the packaging.
What do you
I
mean?
have
Where's
my
the
box
screw?
right here, but I don't have the drone here.
Doesn't it have extra screws with it
It
too?
comes. It's a very small one, John,
Yeah,
like in a
it's
teeny
a small
tiny
one,
pack.
John.
And I'm
saved
sure it's just a
everything,
regular
so,
Phillips.
you know, and I probably came across it in the heat of ripping all these boxes open, but
It comes with,
I
I
probably
think,
have,
does it come with extra screws also?
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah.
you know, I think I have them tucked away inside that little case, yeah.
Most likely.
Lynn says no, they're custom made. They're not Amazon.
And
So I
someone
guess
said,
my concern is if I just want to buy replacements, it's easy to replace them.
Well, I think John, doesn't Air Screw make a new set of props that are supposed to even be more quieter for the Mini?
I don't think they do yet, but I know the Parrot and Nulfi ones, I guess, fit on there.
Yeah.
And they're quieter. I guess that's what that guy that we don't see anymore says.
Saigon.
Right. Oh, you know, there's another box too, but this is just the instructions. And I know I have the props and everything set aside just in case I.
Yeah, John, the screwdriver looks just like this. Just comes in a tiny pack.
Oh, so that's it? Yeah, I have all
That's
those
it.
packs. Yep.
And I mean, I think it's just a regular Phillips, but it's small. So
I always carry a toolkit that has all the.
yeah.
So I don't usually, those I usually put somewhere and say, what the hell's this? Oh yeah, that's right. Those are them
Those are the great big prop.
prop guards that I'm never gonna use. Because it puts it over the weight unless you're gonna fly inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it's just little screws on here. It's nothing.
Yeah, they're just little tiny screws and they're labeled which way they go. So it's just
Right.
hard to see the labeling.
Hey, Sam, did you buy one of those prop guard things to put on there to keep the props from swinging?
No, I don't have the prop guard at all.
I knew
I mean, I think it's a good idea because every time you pick it up, the props are swinging and going and everything.
Oh, you mean one of those that just secure them into place?
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot I
Oh,
had this
no.
stuck at work. That's
What
the
is that?
That's the catch you later one.
John Journey says because he crashed.
Oh, neat.
Okay.
They stay pretty secure. Like Paul, as you know, I have the GPC
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
for it, so you know it stays pretty secure.
What do you have for it? What?
He's got the
Yeah,
GPC
The hard
case.
case, the GPC case.
I was
Is that for the
thinking about
Mavic Mini?
getting one of them.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Very nice.
When I go somewhere, I'm going to bring it with me, but I'm going to use the regular soft case. I'm going to carry it in my backpack.
You know, it's
Who's that? What's that mug?
Brent Ariel.
Oh, there you go.
You know, it's really cool. I got my girl the Mavic Mini for Christmas, and we were going to get her a case, and I just had a company reach out to me, and they sent me one for free if I did a review on it. So I was like, well, that kind of worked out. It's like it's not a GPC, but it's a hard case. So
Oh, I
Close
got
enough, eh?
2 of these here.
Oh, yeah.
John Journey says that yes, but you have to use new screws every time.
New screws, they said, yeah.
New screws every time you change the props?
They say.
That
I don't
seems
know.
useless.
That's kind of hokey.
That sucks.
I
Yeah.
guess they're fragile. Fragile.
My guess would be is it's just their suggestion, like to cover their butt type thing. It's like, well, you didn't use new screws.
Right.
Like,
Oh, the props flew off because you didn't use new screws.
yeah, I'm sure it's not necessary, but as OCD as I am, I'd probably do that anyway.
Are they
They give
plastic
you a set of
screws?
screws. I remember seeing the screws at the props, but I don't remember.
They're attached to the props. Here's the
Yeah.
extra props, and the
Yep.
screws are in a separate little pocket up here.
That I knew I had.
I
It was the screwdriver.
So you get new screws with every set of props you buy anyway.
Yeah, that's what it
Oh,
looks
okay.
like.
All right. Well, that's not too bad then, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're taking the old screws out, why not? You know.
Right. Mine are in the case. I'll have to remember to make sure to bring those with me if I bring it on any of my trips. I think
Yeah,
that's
it's not
the
ruined.
one I'm going to bring. I'm not going to bring the Mavic 2 or any, just too big.
Where are you going, Donato?
Because there's
Puerto
that.
Rico.
Roland says it's because it has a little Loctite on the screws.
Little Loctite.
Well, I suppose you could just use some more Loctite and use the same screws if you really wanted to.
Hey Logan, how you doing this
Hello.
morning?
Oh,
Knock it off,
It's
John.
it's not on purpose.
okay. It's okay. We don't mind.
Oh, really?
Perhaps you mean a different thing when you say we.
Well,
Hey, coast to coast.
I'm talking about the three of us here. Mana, do, do, do.
My God.
Mana, do, 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 do. Mana, do, 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 do. Mana.
Thing of starting to get used to it. I even put it on mute.
Morning, Bill.
Logan Carpenter.
Oh,
It's over here.
Yeah, I hope Robert is feeling better, Roger.
Huh? He said hello a while ago, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Must be at work. Must be at work today.
What day is today, Roger?
Pardon?
What day
Friday.
is today?
Friday.
Right? Is it
Taking
Friday?
meds. Yeah.
GIF, my friend.
today is Friday. Yeah.
Paul, I was happy to see you posted another ship video.
Yeah, that was the first one I've gotten since the end of
Yeah.
January.
Everything else is all live streams as far as
Yeah.
I can see.
Yeah, when you do
Back to our
another
journey.
live stream.
Well, Herman is doing a live stream Monday night at 5. And so I may join him there.
Well, my
Look at all
thought
these
is
time slots. There you go.
Roger's probably gonna stop his stream soon. I'm thinking we just move to your channel.
My nighttime streams are stopped. I stopped doing them now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, usually Roger came on Friday nights and Saturday nights.
Yeah, Logan, because my internet went down a while ago and came back on. You guys,
Why am I the presenter now?
yeah.
How do you switch it back?
Yeah, that,
Well,
I don't know.
you can't. I don't know how you do it because unless you do it, Hugh, I think you can switch the presenter to somebody else.
Right. I'm asking how. I have no idea.
I don't know how.
Who's the presenter?
Is it in his buttons selection, Roger?
Nope. Mute, chat, rename, pin pot. No.
Let me leave the meeting and come back. See what happens. Let's see what happens.
Well, then it'll be passed to the next person, I think.
Coast to Coast Jones says on next Tuesday they will get the new rover from DJI Robo Master too.
Oh.
That does. I don't. I'm not interested in that. That's for sure.
Oh. I just found that
Did that
law.
work?
Sorry, I said I wasn't going to revisit that, but I just found it finally in the commercial section.
Hi, Boo. Hi.
It's just
Why
one.
now,
That's
Hugh? Are
cool.
you still the presenter?
That's cool, Drone Journey.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Where do you even see that? I have no idea.
Oh, wait a minute.
It just says host Roger Martin, Roger Martin Zoom meeting. That's all I see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's going on? Roger's posting a Zoom meeting. What?
No, everything's okay. Everything's okay. Don't worry about it.
Everything's good.
There's no problem.
See, when I go
Jones. Yeah.
when I go to like the internal chat
Coast to
amongst the
Coast
panel,
Jones is in here.
it still shows Roger as the host, so that's why I didn't know.
Oh, that's good. It's okay, Paul. Don't worry about it.
Well, I think I was trying to see it as a learning experience. Like, what happens? So how does that?
I got a Skydio question for Coast to Coast Drones.
Look,
Is there a emergency stop on your Skydio 2 anywhere? Bill.
Yeah, it's not like remember the Bebop one I had?
Oh yeah,
It
you
had
hit
a
that
little
one red button.
It stopped.
Hey, what's this button for? Kink. And then it hits the ground. Thud. Oh yeah. Because those original, the Parrot Bebop, the original one, that was a heavy drone. I mean, that weighed like 3 pounds or something.
Never had one. I always wanted one, but I never.
Oh yeah, I had them all. Instead of going the DJI route, I went the Parrot route, which.
Well, my first drone was the AR 2.0 Parrot.
Oh yeah. My doctor friend had one of them. He just constantly crashed it.
Oh yeah, they were easily crashable.
He's a
But
good
all styrofoam too, so you didn't really have a lot to break.
And you could take that shell off. It looked cool without the shell on it flying around.
Yeah. After a while, they made these huge, like a triangular adapter that you would send up at night. It looked like a UFO.
Yep, I saw those. Oh yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't have one of those.
I didn't either, but one of the neighbor kids had one. Holy crap. It looked like a triangle thing you'd see flying over Area 51 with the LEDs.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Because now the technology is totally different from then. The LEDs look weird. Now they could really make it look fancy. But
yeah. It was funny. This morning I was laying in bed waking up and I had my window open. And in the distance, I see a phantom flying.
Ooh.
Like nowhere near me, but in the distance in the sky. I got up. I'm like, am I seeing that right? I'm like, that's pretty cool. I thought I was the only one in town.
Yeah, it's like here, besides my next door neighbor now, there's only 2 of us here that fly.
Oh, really?
Well, we don't see any other people around here flying.
How big is the area you live in, though, Roger? Is it kind of just small, like a small town?
I can't comment on that because the last time I did, I got yelled at by a couple of people saying, "What do you think? We just live in the big city?"
What?
I was telling Herman, and he's probably listening. I said, wait until if you go up there, wait until you see the area up there you can fly in. And of course, they took it the wrong way, like just because they're from the big city, in big open spaces. It's different. The air is different. Everything's different. I live in open spaces. You see my videos. I have huge open faces.
Yeah.
Places. But I can't go on my front porch and sit in my Adirondack chair and fly for miles from.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at, but they never even let me get that far. They just cut me to pieces and threw me on the ground and stomped on me and laughed. That's what I was getting at. I mean, we were literally, I stepped out his door and took off.
That's awesome.
I'm excited about that because I got to drive 3 or 4 miles away from here every direction.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I can't go east because east is another airport.
Yeah.
The Chicopee Guard Base is up there, and they fly the C-5As and everything. It just
I mean, I can go outside and fly, but just where I live, there's so many interferences. There's so many Wi-Fi hotspots around here and everything else, and I lose signal like real quick.
Even like Philly, Mike, he just walks out of his house and zip, takes off. I wish I could do it. I used to be able to do that. All my Parrot stuff, I used to play in the backyard with it and then take it out on the river and fly down the river and stuff. But now it's a chore to go try them just to make sure anything that I did or to wear the batteries down. I got to travel to do that.
Right. Most likely drone journey. Yeah. Guys, I really got to make a phone call, so just give me a second and I'll be back with you.
Okay.
I'm going to have to go too. I got a meeting in 15 minutes. The guy's supposed to show up here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I
got a phone system that I want to get installed. So if this thing crashes again.
Oh, nice.
I had to rebuild my whole phone system last night until 11 o'clock at night because I didn't want to hire the guy that installed the piece of the equipment.
Yeah.
Because he's like $120 an hour when I can do it myself. It just takes me longer. I just had him do the correct ports. I said, sign in to my router. I'm changing the IP to this. It's going to be, static. Just make sure the ports are configured correctly because I have a Cisco business class router.
Okay.
And I can do it, but it takes him like minutes. He he sells the same one to all his companies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he knows it inside
knows
and out.
it in
I
and
got to
out.
go through there's so many menus in this router. I'm like, you know what? Just set the ports up and I'll handle it. You sure? Because I can send a guy out there. It's going to be, you know, like 6 or 7 hours. I'm like, just set the router up.
Yeah, no.
So I stayed here until 11 o'clock last night, reprogramming every phone because I had to do a hard reset on the phone system itself, which of course wipes everything.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get in it because he had told me he had put a backup of the configuration file on the server. So I said, okay, that's great because, you know, I tell you to do all that stuff because just in case something happens, I want to be able to do it. I make images of the server that goes to another server and I have backup copies of that stuff. So if there's any issues. So he goes, oh, that's right. I forgot to do one. This is that box that I loaned you that because your other box went bad and this is the next model up and we don't have a valid copy. I'm like, I do now.
Yeah.
And I do of every phone too. So
Yep.
every phone I configured, I made a copy of the configuration. So if it does crash, I'm going to go click, 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 click,
And you're good.
and I'm good.
Yeah,
Like it should have been.
I had that issue with my camera system, or the camera system here at the complex. Their equipment went out. They put a new one in, and he never did a
Yeah.
configuration, and
Right?
we had to redo the whole thing. But it's good now. But
Drives me crazy when you ask them to do something and yep. But it's job security for him because the hours.
Sorry
they
about
would have
that.
done it. They would have done it a lot less time than I did because they can type like a gazillion.
Oh,
letters,
absolutely.
and I hunt and peck.
But you saved $600-700. So
Oh yeah.
if
Screw
not
that. I'm just gonna give. It's gonna cost me like $75 more a month in my Comcast bill, and they're gonna give me all the phones and all the stuff, and they'll maintain them for
okay.
the 80 because right now I'm paying like $440 a month for
Wow.
internet, phone, TV, so it's like
Quite a bit. Yeah.
so another it's like another $75 on top of that to have the phones. I have the phones through them now,
Yeah.
but just the phone lines, and I have my own phone system. So a lot of people don't understand what I mean by, well, you just get it through well, it's not just the phone you plug in. I have paging and all that other stuff going on here where I can talk to everyone there. I have phones at my house. I can bring one on vacation, plug it into the internet, and I can talk to everybody back here at the shop. So it's not just a normal system. It's a normal IP system, and actually it's outdated, but
Paul, are you having cookies? They're not expired, are they?
cookies are all right. Sugar doesn't go bad. Chocolate doesn't go bad.
It's fresh. Those are fresh all the time.
Okay, because he eats them all the time.
Yeah.
Right. Because he eats them all.
They actually do look good. I'm getting ready to go shopping. Maybe I'll grab some cookies.
Right.
But I don't ever get a whole thing of them. I get maybe 1 or 2 cookies. Otherwise, they'd be gone.
Yeah.
I have a problem with like overeating. That's my issue.
Yeah, that used to be my issue. Literally, I'd be like Paul. I'd be eating everything under
There's
the
my
sun.
issue. Got a fix for me, Sam?
Just don't buy as
Crazy
much.
blue.
That's why I don't buy because I love cereal of all types. I don't buy cereal because I will kill a box of it in 10 minutes.
Oh, peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Dude, that is my absolute favorite cereal.
So good. So good.
You're talking to a man that used to weigh close to 400 pounds.
And I'm like,
There was not a time that I didn't have at least a box and a kicker box just in case.
And I'm telling you, the sores that it puts in your mouth, I don't care.
No, I could have ate that out of it. Especially
whatever.
the roof of your mouth. If you bit into it wrong, one of those stupid little cubes would scratch the top of your mouth. It's like,
Yeah.
That's all right. The milk will take care of that.
Yeah. No, so that's my weakness. So I don't buy certain things because I just sit here and just eat it all. So I avoid it.
Oh, lordy.
If I ever buy cereal, I got to buy 6 bags of milk.
I still think that's funny. You guys have your milk in bags. I know you've been doing that for years. It's just
Yeah.
I've
It
led
is
a
weird.
sheltered life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different.
Obviously, led a sheltered life.
Oh, Lynn says so does Paul. What, overeat or just the whole Captain Crunch thing? Or both? Oh yeah, banana nut crunch is good, but the problem is it's healthy for you.
Yeah, I kind of like. I like it all. That's the problem.
I liked it all too. I used to take like Life cereal. I'd like that, and I used to soak it in the milk.
Mm-hmm.
Or corn checks. I used to get that
Oh,
soaked
yeah.
in the milk, but I would layer the sugar on so thick on the top of it.
Yeah,
Cereal
Healthy.
corn.
I'm eating healthy, really.
Well, what I used to like to eat is cornflakes, and especially when you had the vintage milk on there, you had the little chunks all over.
Oh, dude. Stop.
Paul.
There's no such thing as vintage milk. Period. Ah,
Why does he do
Damn.
that? I don't understand.
Oh, you
Vintage
scare me.
milk.
Yeah. Well, it used to remind me, what is it? Captain Crunch had the little white pillows in there.
Lucky Charms.
Hello?
Captain Crunch.
Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms.
Yeah,
Magically delicious.
Yep.
they are magic.
Too.
You know, you can actually buy bags of just the Lucky Charms marshmallows on Amazon.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So you can add
You could put that in the refrigerator in the milk, so it would kind of
in the vintage milk or the regular milk.
in the
Paul?
vintage milk.
I'll
Yeah.
bring it back.
Oh, Paul, you cracked me up.
Damn.
Well, I tend to listen to Lynn, and Lynn said, well, you know, you need to do this and do that, and I say, okay, dear, yes, dear.
I think that's the best thing for you, Paul. Is just
Yep.
to say, yes, dear, and do what she says.
Well, you know, you have to, at some point in time, you have to realize you either do it or she's going to beat your ass. You know, it's like,
Well, and you know, not only that, it's like we get to a point too. It's like we got to realize that our girls are right most of the time about this stuff. So we're like, okay,
well, at
Like-
least you left yourself an out. I appreciate that. You said most of the time.
most of the time. Nobody's right all the time. But it's like my girl, she doesn't like me drinking diet soda. And I agree, it's terrible for you, but I don't like regular soda because there's so much sugar in it. And to me, I drink diet so long, it just tastes better to me. And
Yeah, me too. I'm addicted to
yeah,
diet Pepsi. You know?
that's my drink of choice. So, you know, I try not to do that, and because she's
I was
asking.
never a big soda drinker. But
Yeah.
I have three
Dr. Pepper was good.
30 packs back here on the.
Yeah, I always see it back there.
Paul, I am just so surprised that you don't have to inject yourself every day with insulin or something. Holy crap. Or do you?
No.
Oh, hey, some people can get away with it
They
though.
can. Yep. Yep. They can. It's all in the way your body handles that stuff. Your genetics.
I mean, yeah, I get on that binge. I gain weight. Like I told my girlfriend, like I walk past donuts and my butt jiggles for a week.
I don't have a butt anymore. My butt fell off since I lost the weight.
Oh,
So I don't have any jiggly butt anymore. It's just a flat thing. Once I start exercising, after I do my, I got to go for a stress test before my doctor will let me work out.
yeah.
He says, not that I see anything wrong and your cholesterol is good and everything looks good, but I want you to do a stress test before you start doing your workout. Okay. So on the 23rd, I'm going to go for a stress test.
Now Lynn is addicted to the Leaf brand.
Yeah, that's
Sweet
what she's
tea.
saying.
Sweet
And I'm assuming that does not have sugar. Is that that natural sweetener, stevia or whatever it is?
Let's see.
I don't know much about it, but I know that she buys it by the case.
That stuff's bad for you. Bad.
Why is it bad?
All that imitation sugar is bad for you.
Well, yeah, that's why I was asking. What's that? There's a natural sweetener. I think it's stevia.
Stevia, yeah.
It's
the
fine.
one-
It's all
Yeah.
natural. It's not.
Made out of, what the hell is that?
Japan.
made out of?
Made out of stevia plants.
Yeah.
I think it really is it's a type of plant.
Yep, it's a plant sweetener.
Yeah, they're little green leaves. You can actually just eat them, and they're extremely sweet.
I'm trying to find it. Of course, I can't spell. So.
Well, I am having no trouble with, or no luck with Adobe Premiere Pro and the proxy workflow today.
What are you
Really?
doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call Adobe and get on technical support today.
What's going on with it?
Well, you're
I don't
familiar
know
with.
anything about it, but I'm just curious.
Okay, so in a nutshell, the proxy workflow, basically, you take your 4K files, it makes smaller files watermarked that says proxy, just so you can easily tell, and then links them to the original 4K files. So what it allows you to do is edit everything in like 720.
Oh,
So
yeah,
on an
yeah,
older
yeah.
computer like I've got, it just makes it a much faster workflow.
Yes, yeah. Believe it or not, Wondershare does that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. That's got to be my Comcast guy. Hang on.
I might just have to edit in 4K and say F it, because
Yeah. Well, everyone else is muted. I guess we should mute too.
what's up, Sam? It's just you and me, buddy.
And Paul. But I think Paul's in his own world over there.
I'm back now, guys. Sorry about that.
Okay.
It's I had to phone the bank because Amazon has always been refused from my bank from being payments. So,
Wow.
what the hell? Yeah, it's because I made a mistake. It said it's a Visa debit card I got. It's not a Visa card. So it's gotta be a
okay.
debit card. That's the problem I've been having for the past month.
It was seeing it as a credit card, and that's not what it is.
Yeah. That's why I had to change it to my other bank account all the time. That's okay. I got to fix that up after. So what's the news there? Paul's quiet. All of a sudden, what happened?
I think he's
I don't know.
dreaming of vintage milk.
Dreaming
You want to see something
okay.
cool? So
milk.
I'm actually looking at a clip from yesterday, and I was doing some fairly fast flying with my Mavic Air, and it looks like the gimbal got stuck. It might have been the mist or something, the frozen mist. Yeah, because all of a sudden the footage goes like that. It's like, wow, what the heck?
Yeah, the Spark does that a lot.
Yeah, the Spark does. I remember that for sure. But usually I hardly ever notice anything strange, any kind of strange lateral motion with that 3-axis. But
The Mavic Air is pretty good. The Mavic Mini's decent, the gimbal.
same gimbal, isn't it, on the Mavic Air and the Mini?
I think it is, yeah.
I think it's the same camera too, actually. So you got a good deal of that Mini.
Yeah. No, I love the Mini. Like, it's such a nice, smooth flyer, like, for sure.
Yeah.
What'd I miss?
Paul was dreaming of vintage milk, and now he's comatose, and we don't know.
He may be dead. We're not sure.
Well, his head's
Can we
moving.
call someone? Paul?
What's that?
Paul?
Why?
Are you awake? Are you alive?
Yeah, I'm over there on BlueStacks
Just checking, man. Just checking.
trying to look at my outdoor cameras, and it kind of works, but it doesn't.
Oh.
It's gonna take some getting used to. It shows me what I want to show me, but if I go to full screen, it's full screen. In other words, I can't size it or anything.
Interesting.
So that's the sativa, or however you say it, is a herb in the plant
And I
family.
couldn't find any settings in there to, like, you know how we got the 3 choices: full screen, overlap screen, or minimize, and it doesn't have that. So I'll have to figure it out.
What were you saying, John?
Oh, I was just talking about sativa there, that stuff. It's an actual herb. It's some, I can't even mention the plant family because it's, some technical name that I have a hard time saying sometimes. So
Yeah. Okay.
what's this say? Physical? Oh no, I'm having a physical one, not a chemical one. Stress test. They actually want me to try and run on the treadmill with my knees the way they are.
Hey, there's Herman.
Herman.
Hey, Herman, how you doing?
Herman. Hello, Herman.
Roger, what time you on till?
Probably be getting off at 11:30.
Comcast
Okay.
guy's late. It's 3 after.
I'm gonna have to go in a few minutes, but I got a few minutes to spare. So, and you were serious about you no longer do night streams now?
Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah. That was a
Well,
big-
the problem is that Sam's a night streamer person
Well,
Well-
that's where you come into play.
because he works in the
You're
daytime.
supposed to be doing that on Monday
So-
nights, Paul.
We're going to be introducing the John DiNardo show,
It's not. It's the Paul show.
and
Murray show.
Herman's going to take a night. John's going to take a night.
Herman, you're throwing Herman under the bus. He's not even in here yet. He's just in the chat, for Pete's sake, or for Paul's sake, or for Herman's
Well,
sake.
everybody in the chat, if you'd like to see the Herman Green show, put a one in the chat. Just if you'd like to see a Herman Green show, and I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about
So
the
put a 2 in the chat if you want to see a Paul Murray show. So put a two in the chat, or even use the finger peace sign in the chat for Paul Murray. Paul Murray live at 5, or actually it has to be 6.
There you go.
Hey, look at that! Look
I
at
got a
everybody.
lot of twos.
I think number one is winning. Yeah.
Going to have
Pulled
my
a Louis P. Floyd on you guys.
I hope I don't crash
Yep,
it.
put a 1 in there if you'd like to see a regular weekly from New York City Herman Green show.
He already has a show.
No, that's
Already
those
stressed
guys.
enough.
That's Phantom Flight 101. This is kind of a Herman Green behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes of Herman Green.
Yep, exactly.
Why don't I'm just gonna vote for Paul Murray's Vintage Food Show.
That would work. I was just gonna say Paul Murray. Watch him eat.
I feel a little sick to my stomach now, Sam. Thanks.
See, there it is, right there. We're ready to rock and roll as soon as Herman picks a day.
You know, that is a good profile picture. I don't know. The choice is so tough.
Yep. You need to put a 1 up there, Sam. Put a 1 up there.
I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna vote neutrally.
I'm not gonna vote.
But Herman has the flair, personality, and everything that's needed to do a show. Other than, I mean, the those guys' show is great. Don't get me wrong, but he could have a little sideshow, where he just you could call it Herman Green's sideshow. I don't know.
They usually call clown shows sideshows.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Well-
to have like freaks and midgets, and all kinds of,
He could
I'll be a
invite
fat
me.
man.
He could invite me in. I'd be in for that.
PMS, is that post Murray syndrome? Know that unbroken? Kidding. Paul Murray Studios?
Yeah, Paul Murray Studios.
Or Studio B, as he
Our
likes.
Paul Murray show from Studio B, which Roger dubbed me Studio B anyway, years ago. See, I am ultimately a product of Roger. Roger kind of put me here,
Oh, okay. So you're his protege, basically.
Yes.
Does he know this?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
So we have Roger to blame for all this, right?
Yes.
Roger, what the hell were you thinking, man?
Thanks a lot, Roger.
I'll tell you the truth, I don't know.
A lot of coffee again.
My friend Roger and John.
The link's not working, Phantom. Paul, can you send a link to Phantom? He says my
Okay.
link's not working.
I'll send him one right now. Yeah, because he needs to pick a date, right?
Oh, the link's not working, probably because you fell out of the stream once, right?
Yeah, probably, yeah. That's probably why.
Yeah.
I fell
Why
into the
don't-
stream once, but I was really drunk. That was not cool.
You fell into the stream, you mean? Not
Yeah,
out
that's
of
what
it.
I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I was thinking about buying a camera. I don't know if anyone, let me see if I still have it saved here because I forgot the name of it. Because I'm a little groggy here. Let's see. I think I saved it in my Amazon box.
Oh, yeah.
Paul, it cost me to show my pal.
Important security message.
Oh my God.
Your computer has been locked up. Your IP address was used.
Oh, you got ransomware?
Visit websites that contains identity theft virus. To unlock the computer, please call support immediately.
Oh my.
Just getting that message.
Do not attempt to shut down or restart your computer.
Who's getting that message? Yeah.
I am.
Data loss and identity
I am.
theft.
Good job, John.
Seriously?
John's got a virus now.
Not necessarily. It's more likely to spyware and malware.
Nasty.
He just needs to run malware bytes and it'll be fine.
Yeah, I run that too.
You're on mute, John.
Yeah.
Or restart your
I'm going to get rid of this little
Doing that may lead to
ransomware and
data
then
loss
I'll,
and identity theft.
I got to go though. My
The
guy's here.
computer lock is
Okay.
able to
Okay.
detect illegal
See you
Yeah,
guys.
John, good luck, bud.
See you, John.
Well, that's one.
So, see, Herman.
I sent it to Herman. Did he get it?
I don't know. I'll send him another one just in case.
All right, guys, I'm going to let you figure that out. I got to get on the road. I got a bunch of errands to do. So,
Yeah, I gotta do that this afternoon myself.
yeah, but I'll be back in the morning though, Roger.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm off. I don't have to work. So,
Oh,
Hey,
cool.
Sam, we don't know who's going to be in the slot tonight, but could be you, Sam. Could be you.
I assure you it will be me. But maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Oh, so you mean you're going to take Saturday night? That's one day away. Okay. Sam's on for Saturday night, Roger.
There you go. It's resolved. You go have yourself some vintage brownies, buddy.
Okay.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, Sam. Take care.
Okay, Sam, you take care.
Well, I thought I recorded a vlog intro yesterday to my trip, but nothing's on here. The heck?
Ah,
Well, you're having electronic problems today, Hugh.
Yeah, well, you know, the problem is I took a break for several months and I'm really rusty at everything now.
Yeah, I understand that. You know, I flew that ship, and it took me a while to figure out exactly how to do it again. Not fly it, but how to do this, do that. How do I pull my pictures out of it? And I
okay.
had to think about it.
Yep. Hashtag getting old.
And I'm still uploading using the old beta on YouTube.
How come?
I don't like change. And when you select to use the old beta or classic view up there,
Yeah.
it comes up as a screen. It says, gives you several answers. And one of them is I don't like change. I say, yes, I don't like change.
Well, I think in the next few weeks it's going away. I think they're taking it away.
That's what I heard.
Logan Carpenter says, hey, Paul, I might have saved up for a DJI Inspire 1. Saw them at special $699 refurbished.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a good deal.
That's a good deal.
I sent you a link also there, Phantom Flight.
Yeah, Herman's not here yet.
Boneless bottom blade roast, $3.67 a pound.
I'm gonna go over and look at it again.
I might go and get that. So everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you still got them supported. I wonder if John's PC has Corona. Yeah, so my doctor says I gotta eat more green stuff.
That's what Lynn keeps telling me too. It's like I used to like to eat salads and stuff, but I don't. The problem is if I buy lettuce and stuff, it'll sit in the refrigerator and go bad, and then I'll try and eat it when it's bad, and it's like it's a never-ending revolving thing, you know.
Us, no, we never goes bad here. We eat it too fast.
Well, Mia isn't all that fond of anything that isn't sweet.
Hey, Swift Fox. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How did she develop a sweet tooth?
Yeah, probably hanging around with me.
Oh, okay.
She likes her bite of brownies. She likes her bite of donuts, and you know she likes everything.
Gotcha.
No matter I'm broken, I'm glad I don't have that one. Yeah. But it's only that the green stuff is because my blood's thin. I gotta eat green stuff to get it thicker.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I'm missing vitamin K, she says. I gotta eat asparaguses, I gotta eat green stuff.
Okay. Well, kids, I'm going to sneak off. I'm going to go and edit a video. My first music drone video in about 5 months.
There you go.
All right. We'll see you later, guys.
Yeah, take care. Thank you for coming in. 11:14, guys. I'll be closing down 11:30. And thank you all so much for hitting that like button. Much appreciated. Well, it's because Mia's not outdoors often. It's not summertime. When it's outdoors, summertime, she'll lose her weight. Yeah. Hey, Herman, how you doing?
Morning.
Good morning, morning.
How's it going?
Not bad, not bad. Got freaking snow here again this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's okay.
mean,
we got to get used to it. We're used to it. This March is the time we're gonna get snowstorms.
yeah, I mean, we always say that too, but we've been pretty good this year.
Yeah, you were lucky this year. Because here March is we're known for snowstorms here, so we're used to it. I was surprised it was so sunny yesterday. We had very nice weather. Usually on my birthday, it's usually crappy.
Okay. Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm officially a senior.
It's official.
Hey, it's official.
Oh, man. So did you ever get out? Oh, Paul, you got out to fly that ship,
I did the
right?
ship. Yep.
All right. I got to check out that video.
Yeah, it was cloudy with a little bit of sun coming in and out between the clouds, and
okay.
But I think it turned out okay.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that. You remember that whole conversation that went on about the filters and all of that other stuff?
Yep.
I thought that was a funny conversation because, you know, like I was showing Lawrence at one time something with the filters and stuff like that, and I was showing him that it's not necessary to use it, But I found a little trick that he could play with when it's like a cloudy day to help you bring out, you know, separation of the cloud and sky, because it is there. It's just hard to see with the naked eye.
Right.
You know, that's why I thought that argument was funny. And you know, some people and you know, they were both right.
Yeah.
But I found a little hidden secret over here in Brooklyn. I knew it was there. I tried to get over there when they had the fireworks for the 4th of July.
Right.
I could find no parking whatsoever. There's a hotel that they build over in, you know, it's funny. I don't even know if it's like, if you lean one way, it's in Williamsburg. If you lean the other way, it's in Greenpoint. So
Thank you, Swift Fox. Yeah.
Yeah, they say it's North Williamsburg, but it looks like on the map it's closer to Greenpoint, but that doesn't matter. It has a nice view from there of the East River, Manhattan, Brooklyn, because the area was a lot of old warehouses, and they tore some of them down, rebuilt, and they used the foundation for some of them and built these buildings over there. And they have this hotel. It looks like it's on like stilts, like you know, like almost like a table, like legs, it's like folded like this, and it sits up there, and it's got a nice view from up there, and you can see all across McCarran Park out in the Brooklyn, Manhattan, on the East River.
Okay.
So I was out there, and I put the drone up. I got some nice shots from over there, and it was a day like Paul was talking, where it's cloudy and the sun's coming in and out. A lot of cloud movement, but
Okay.
it was good. Then it rained. I got just enough time in to get a battery and a half, and the rain started to come.
That sucks big time.
It happens. Either that or they would have got tired of me being all over their neighborhood.
See, I'll show you what's doing here right now. This morning, my driveway was all gravel, but now it's starting to fill up.
Oh.
Roger's getting snow.
Yeah.
All right.
I was going to wash my car yesterday. Lucky I didn't wash it, eh?
Enough is enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they would hate me in Canada. Wash car?
Yeah. Because me and my truck, my old truck, I got it a really long time ago. I never washed that damn thing. But this car here, I got to wash it. I'm not going to let it go get rusty and everything there. This is my last car I'm buying, so.
In the wintertime, the car's like this. To me, it's like, yo, come on, man. Come on. Come on. It's time.
Yep.
Put me in the tub if you don't want to take me down the place, but please.
Yeah, because here they don't put much salt on the ground on the highways anymore, but they do put a little bit, and that's why I'd rather get it washed anyway.
Well, I mean, my issue this year, we didn't have much of that, but I wash it, it rains tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then the dirt from the street kicks up on the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to happen anyway, but then the worst is in the summertime, you go wash the car, you come out the next day, and it's got a green film on it from the trees.
Wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, all the buds and stuff in the spring and the pollen.
And I can't go nowhere near that because then I start sneezing and itching and scratching and
the pollen. Yeah. Oh, Lynn got her car washed yesterday. Okay.
Yeah, see, if I wash my car, it'll rain.
Herman's Law. Wash your car today, dirty tomorrow. I used to get my car washed religiously, keep it nice and clean, and it never ceased to remain. Most of the car washes when I was growing up were on the south end of town. So I get the car wash and I start head for the north end of town, and it was raining up here already. And it's sunny down there, you know.
So you're saying they geographically placed the car wash?
Yep. But now there's car washes on every corner. Of course, I'm old enough to remember before they ever had quarter car washes, you know.
Quarter?
Yeah.
How do you pay all the guys at the car wash if it costs a quarter?
No, I'm talking about the spray off ones, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we still have those machines.
Yeah, no, we when I was a kid, they didn't have such a thing. I remember when they first came out, it's like, what the heck? And it used to only cost a quarter. Now I think you got to put like 5 quarters in or something.
Oh, here's $2.
That's still good because I think it's $5.
Wow.
Well, it's still cheaper than going to the car wash.
Yep.
Even though that machine, the timer on it is horrible, so you end up doing it twice.
Yeah. No, here's $2 a shot. Every time you use those pressure wash there.
Yeah, I used to use it all the time when I had my GTI. Now I just take the truck to the car wash.
Yeah.
Even though I think they're the ones that messed up my mirror.
You pay $7 for a deluxe. Here it'll cost us $14 for that. Even more than that.
Well, you guys would hate the
garage. Oh, okay. Yeah, Lynn. Something
you'd hate to come to New York, Lynn. You want a deluxe wash? You better take out 3 times as much.
I'm thinking of doing that next year. Is taking everything out of my garage, putting it underneath the carport for the winter, and using that to put my car in the garage. Hey, Novice.
No.
Hey, there he is.
I gotta go.
Can't hear you, Novice. Can't hear you.
Can't hear you. Nope.
Still can't hear you.
Nope. Now you're on mute. Now you're off mute.
Yeah.
But we can't hear you. Nope. Still nothing.
What about now?
Now
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Now we
I
can
just
hear
came
you.
from my favorite park, flying FPV. I burn about 3 batteries, and I see this Parks Department car, this van coming in the park like they're being chased. They come up, jump up on the curb, boom, 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 cut through the park, screech onto the sand, just to come stop in front of me at a screeching stop and say, hey, there's no flying drones here. I said, well, hold on, officer. First of all I'm doing is flying a drone. Why are you coming in the park like you SWAT? And he goes, well, I saw you when they're flying. I said, I saw you when you passed too. He said, you did? I said, yeah. He says, well, I just want to let you know there's no flying here in this park. I said, well, okay, I understand and I respect that. But I've been flying in this park for 4 years. Okay. He goes on to tell me, well, I come through here every day. I said, you obviously don't, because if you did, you'd know I've been flying here for 4 years. So anyway, he goes on to tell me, well, you can't fly from park property. I said, but I could fly over it. He says, well, no. I said, well, you're telling me I can't go across the street on the city property right there and fly over this park all I want. He goes, no. And then I go on to tell him, well, you need to speak to your supervisor and or boss and let him know that you've got it all misconstrued, because whatever you've been told it's kind of right, but you ain't got it. And this isn't my first rodeo. He says, well, all I'm supposed to do is tell you that there's no flying drones in the park. So his partner gets out on the other side, and some big shaped round person got out, and like they did on the boardwalk at Coney Island. and I was like, okay, let me see what's gonna happen here. I let him know I've been flying for 4 years, and this ain't my first time running into Parks Department people. I said, I'm gonna pack up and leave, right? But I want you to ask your boss, you see that sign over there? How come New York City Department of Parks spends millions of dollars repainting those signs and posting them in the park ad nauseum, and they can't put a red circle with a line through it saying no drone? Okay. And he was like, well, how long have you been flying? I said, 4 years. I said, I've taught people how to fly here. I've even played golf and taught people how to play golf in this park. And this is my first time seeing it. He says, well, I'll tell you what, I appreciate you being cool about the situation, but I have to tell you there's no flying. I said, well, we've already established that. I'm putting the drone away and I'm getting ready to leave. And then I asked him, I said, by the way, off the record, and this is off the record between you and I said, what time do you come through here? He says, about now. Off the record, about now. I said, I got you. See you later. So now we have it established that around this time of the day, I just won't be in the park. But the other day I was telling Herman that same park I was in, they had a spotter. There was a spotter in the park, a guy watching me fly with binoculars. So beware of you guys trying to fly in these New York City parks.
I'll tell you why the Parks Department doesn't put that sign out. They don't put it out because they don't have the jurisdiction to do that.
Right. The FAA has to do that.
That's right. The FAA is the only one that can designate no-fly zone.
And just like I was trying to express to someone else before, law enforcement works from violating your rights first, and then they let someone else figure it out later, because they're only there to make money for the system. You understand? So that's why they come at the situation the way they do.
But I'm hoping that I did get some footage. I was practicing flying under some trees real slow. And I said, all right, they're coming this way. I know they're coming over here. When they hit the park and I heard the tires hit the curb, I knew they were coming. You know the entrance on the main street, Herman? We usually going on the side of the park. They didn't come in through there. They came through the park, past the trees. Yeah, past the Parky house, screeching off the concrete into the dirt. You would have thought that they were going to pull out sniper rifles and take me out.
I wouldn't think you would agree with me, Lynn, because most people who have been in law enforcement or in law enforcement wouldn't. No matter what the subject, they look to skim your borderline, skim across your rights. They skim across of violating your rights and hit you with something. And they wait for it to be cleared up by lawyers and stuff like that, because they're only there to make money for the system.
And then, hold on, Herman, and then I got him good. I said, well, I'm a professional, I do vlogging. I said, is there any way that I could take a picture of you guys? So he goes, well, I don't know. I said, do you guys mind? They were like, I said, okay, I'm taking a picture. So when they got in the van, they hurried up and turned around and tried to walk fast to the van. So I left my drone on the sidewalk and I walked up to the van and took a snapshot of the guy.
Too bad I couldn't have been there with the Osmo to get the whole.
Yeah, man,
I caught that Mamba Jahambo in Philly. All of a sudden, it became private property.
But I rushed home because I think I got footage of them coming through the park like bats out of hell. Yeah. So if I did get any kind of footage of that, in fact, as I'm getting ready to land, I was hovering like this and they're coming up the sidewalk. And then he puts on his hazard lights. Like I can't see his hazard lights with my drone. I'm sitting there hovering. watching them come around the corner to me. I do have that footage, but I want to see the footage of them skeeting through the park. Luckily, there were no kids in the park. Because honestly, they're not supposed to drive more than 5 to 7 miles per hour through any park. I don't care who they chasing.
Well, you're lucky they didn't handle it like the guy in Croton.
Well, by the time Herman and I finished talking to that cop in Croton, he was sitting in a police car watching our YouTube videos. So, and he wasn't bad, Herman, right?
Yeah, but he wanted ID and all this other stuff.
That's okay. That's all right. He'll never get it again. He'll never see me again. You know, now if someone with my first name and last name does something up in Croton, automatically you know that's not me because I don't live there.
Yeah.
You know, you want an alibi? Where was I? I'm either flying drones, hanging out with you guys online, or making video. Where else do I go, Herman?
I don't know.
Except a doctor's appointment.
You're not around me. I don't know where you be at.
Here we go.
Your boy's not up to being an alibi.
I mean, I know where you at right now, and when I'm speaking to you and you're in front of the computer, yeah.
Here we go.
But when you disappear and the phone.
What Herman's trying to intimate is that he doesn't know where your evil twin is right now.
Oh, my doppelganger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. See, if somebody was to ask, where were you at 11:34 a.m. Friday? Yeah. I could tell them that. But where he was at 10 o'clock, I can't tell them that.
Well, yeah. Wait a minute. I believe I texted you.
Said he was at the park.
He said he was at the park. Okay.
Yeah.
I got footage to prove it right here.
Uh-huh.
GoPro, turn off.
Pete Savannah says the last time I saw Lawrence, he was talking crazy and flying drones. Hey, Centroid, welcome back.
See, it's either
one crazy. Was he talking to himself?
Well, I only do that after I crash.
He kind of is when he's holding the phone in front of him, walking through the neighborhood. Everybody goes, there goes that Lawrence talking to himself again.
As long as he don't put the strobe on his head, he's good.
Strobe on his head. There you go.
Yeah. No, well, see, people do that a lot around here because a lot of those iPhonians be on FaceTime.
Ah.
So
that's how you keep the cops away from when you fly at night.
Put a strobe on my head?
Put the strobe on your head?
Yes. Yeah.
They can't even walk up to you.
Sniper shot right through the brain. Make a big target too. All right, let's see.
Joan Journey says novice always put a body cam on, then they will change their tone.
Well, that's why I had my I had this on my bird and I didn't think about hitting record on it. I should have hit record on it and just left the bag open and let it record the conversation. Yeah. But every now and then, every encounter, for some reason, I forget. But I did remember this time, like, excuse me, can I get a picture of you guys? I like to promote drone safety here in New York. And it looks good if you guys are standing here telling me that you guys are doing your job. Then they looked at each other and walked away. I'm like, okay, since nobody said no, I'll wait for the guy to get in the van. The guy who came out, the driver, he came out and approached me, and he was nice. He's, hey, how you doing? I was like, hey, what's up? You know, what's going on? And then he went into his whole spiel and stuff. I got his name in the whole nine. He took a business card talking about his son wants to learn how to fly a drone. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, okay. Tell him that's where you're going to take him, right there to that park.
Yeah. The place I fly. There you go.
I told him, I said, dude, I've taught people how to fly in this park for 4 years, and I've taught people how to play golf in this park. You know?
You know what you tell him? Don't tell his son, don't worry about getting into flying drones. There's no place to fly him.
Your daddy's not
going to let you fly.
Should have told him your daddy's not gonna let you fly any damn way. Okay, I do have footage of them coming down the path, and I'm getting ready to land. I'm looking at it now. Okay, so yeah, I have footage of them turning. They slow down. That's they see I'm not running anywhere because I'm hovering with the drone right here, showing them, looking at them. All right, I do have footage of them. That's actually interesting. I'm gonna have to find a way to use that. And I leave the camera running where this dude gets out of the car, out of the van, and walks over.
Paul, check the chat.
You had a fun-filled morning.
You know what? I'm going to keep going back to the damn park. You know why? Because since he told me he comes around about 11 to 10, I'll sit in the park, watch them drive by, then I'll go fly. Because out here where I live, it's on a peninsula. So the New York City Department of Parks does not have enough people to patrol every park at the same time. So they usually have a bunch of parks en route. You know, he just came from the state park, which is behind the park that I was in. They came down the side street from the state park. I saw them already. They usually do that. And then they usually come drive in the park, and either they come look at me and see I'm flying and then they leave. Or like the other day, the guy was there with the binoculars. The van came. I was telling Herman about it. The van came. It was a different group of people. They rode up on the sand, saw me putting a battery in, saw me walk to the field, put my goggles on and fly. And then they drove. By the time I finished that battery, they were gone. But about a battery and a half after that, there was a guy in khaki pants and a red shirt, bald head, with binoculars looking at me from the side of the Parks Department house.
Wasn't the same guy?
No, I didn't see. I haven't seen no one the same since. Everyone's different.
That guy was undercover.
But it's stupid because he was driving the New York City Department car.
They don't have that much money.
They don't have money for an undercover car. Because the side of the car says New York City Department of Parks on it. He got in. Now, only people I know that drive those cars are people in a green uniform, and then a guy with the green pants and a white shirt, which is usually a supervisor.
Yeah.
But he had on regular civilian clothes. And I thought it was strange because I called Herman. I was like, yo, Herman, this dude was watching me through binoculars while I was flying.
He was undercover.
So with these laws changing here in New York, I think they're trying to enforce it. But when you question them, and you question them nicely, ask them, where do you have documentation saying there were no flying in New York City Parks Department, New York City Parks? Half of them will not comply.
They don't know, so they're relying on the fact that you might not know because they think you're just an off-the-shelf flyer that ran.
No, because he walked up, but he walked up. Hold on, he walked up to me and said, "You may not know this, but there's no flying in New York City parks," with his chest all stuck out. And I said, "Excuse me, but it's true, and it's not." But he was bold. By the time he left, he walked over with his chest puffed out. And then when I wanted to take pictures, they were like dogs walking away with their tail between their legs. I mean, nothing major happened. He told me I couldn't fly.
John Journey says, did you get his name? You should send him some, his kids.
The guy Ralph. No, the guy Ralph, the guy that walked over to me, I gave him my business card. I said, see, I do this professionally. All right. Here's my YouTube channel. Go check out anything on my YouTube channel. I'm always YouTube whoring. Okay. Even to the police. So I'm like, here's my YouTube channel. That's my name. Just type that in YouTube and check out some of the shit that I do. And then I said, and here's my number. If you want to teach you want your son to learn how to fly and know how to do it safely, call me. And that's it. They kind of dropped their defense. I didn't want to make.
Don't mess with that.
I didn't want to make it look like I knew a whole lot more than them because he was cool. He could have came off an asshole. which I thought he was going to do in front of the people.
There's a lot of people out there.
No, but when I walked up close to him, the other two got out the car,
Oh,
out the van. That's when I was like, okay, maybe I stepped a little too close into his personal space.
Hey,
I actually got up close to him just to whisper off the books. What time should I not fly here? And he
Hey,
said,
Lawrence,
yeah.
get yourself one of these, clip it to you whenever you're out, and I guarantee you
You
won't
know what
get
pissed me off? You know what pissed me off?
mhm.
I pulled out the ID, and he goes, "What's this?"
What?
You're
That's
right.
exactly
You're
what
right.
I'm
I
talking
should have had it. No, but you're right. I should have had it clipped on.
Yeah, exactly.
pull it.
'Cause
I should have had it clipped on, but I did pull it out. And he's like, "What's this?" I said, "Well, this shows that I'm registered through the FAA. Okay, I am fully registered professional pilot."
Yep.
But when I put he had never saw an FAA ID before in his life, and that's a goddamn shame.
Well,
And he works for the
and
Department of
the
Commerce.
thing, what I have noticed is ever since I wear that every time I fly, when they get about 10 feet away from you, you can see their eyes. They're trying to read how
I have to
official,
clip. I have to clip right here.
how
right under-
official. Yep. They're looking at
under
like,
my
how
webcam.
official are you? What, what? And the closer they get, every step they take, you can almost see their body language change.
Yeah.
And you know,
Well, that's
You know
why
what?
when we were at Croton,
Paul, I have it right
the
here.
first thing the
I have it
cops
right
asked
here.
me and Lawrence was, "Who do we work for?"
Yep.
And
Yeah, usually that's what they ask
he
Herman and
didn't
I.
like
when we
the
have vest
idea
on.
of those guys.
We have the vest, and he's in the pocket when these are in the pocket.
Yep.
And
In
I'm
Atlantic
like,
City,
"Let me see some
the
other
lady asked Herman, "Do you work for the city? Because this sidewalk is effed up."
Yep.
I remember that.
Yep.
But you're right, Paul. I put the clip on, and I'm gonna
Yep.
keep. I took
Yep.
the clip off because when I put it in my vest,
Yep.
but now I'm just
Yep.
gonna leave the clip on and
Yep. I have it attached. In fact, I have an extra one in my kit, my bag, that's the bigger one than this, but I think it's just too ungodly, but it's
The vest has the pocket with the little window.
yeah. Well, these I bought on eBay, and there's the commercial remote pilot FAA one,
okay. With
And
all
this
your
is-
info.
But this is the one I always wear because it just looks like, oh, you're with the FAA. Yes, I'm licensed with the FAA. I never say I'm not with the FAA because I'm licensed with the FAA.
When I showed him my ID and he said, "What's this?" I just said, "All right, I give up." Because the fact that he claimed he works for the Department of Parks and they're
Yep.
telling people
Yep.
not to fly drones, and how do you tell someone not to fly drones? So me showing him this meant nothing to him.
Yeah, but here's what you say. Do you realize the parks get federal money for this? And I'm licensed through a federal agency, and you're trying to tell me something?
His head would have exploded.
You know,
His
and-
head-
Above his pay grade, because like I told you,
his
he's
head
only a
would've exploded.
battery operated.
Yep.
He's
Yep.
only a battery operated employee.
Mm-hmm. Exactly,
He has
Paul.
a certain set of instructions. They put the batteries in his back, and he goes.
Yep. But see, you have to, in my mind, you did it right, Lawrence, because you weren't combative. But yeah, I'd whip out a little notebook and say, "What's your name again? And what department are you with?" And
But see,
Right, you
what
can
you
treat
do,
them the same
because I
way they
have to
treat you.
and say I have to report this to Washington.
yeah, good point.
They go, what?
Have to report
You'd
this
like
to
to
the
report
FAA.
the incident with the
But-
FAA.
But
Yep.
before they left, I made sure I told them, I said, "Ask your supervisor, how come there's no drone flying on that sign there? There's no drugs, there's no alcohol, there's no partying without a permit.
You see what
It
Lynn
says
said?
everything under the book, but it doesn't say no drones." And his partners, now all of a sudden they looking straight ahead. Like,
And the thing of
you
it
know,
is, Herman, unless the FAA designates those areas as no-fly zones, they can't
Yeah.
put it on the sign.
But he tried to
Now-
tell me, he said, but hold on, Paul, he tries to tell me, oh, there's a spot in Flushing. I said, oh, you're talking about the AMA airfields? Well, I'm not a member yet.
But see, the reason legally they can't put it on the sign is it's not a no-fly zone, and B, the city and the Parks Department have rights under state law and city
Right.
law to no smoking, no alcohol
Right.
use.
And
No
They
whatever.
have jurisdiction
Right.
over those
Okay.
things. But that's what I'm
Only the
saying, Lawrence.
FAA, it's a catch-22. Herman was talking about it before. It's a
Yep.
catch-22. Only the FAA can put that
Yep.
logo or the
Exactly.
on, and it would be on their own individual sign.
Right.
They can say you can't take off from there, but he can't tell you can't fly there.
That's right.
Well, see, this is when I knew how much he knew, because when I told him, so you're telling me I can't go stand across the street and fly all over this park all I want? He goes, no. I said, no, that's not true. Because your jurisdiction does not stretch to that
See,
city
the
side.
interesting thing would have been if you were flying your bigger bird, which has like 30-minute flight time. You could have
please.
picked up
I
your
would've been- I would've
backpack
been
and
down-
everything
Listen,
and just
I would've been
flown it
down-
as you're walking back out and landed across the street.
Yeah, couldn't have,
See
right,
what
he could have
Lynn
said
said
something.
in
They
the
couldn't have
chat,
said nothing. Yeah.
Nope.
Paul
Yeah, Herman.
says, send what Lynn said in the chat.
I keep switching back and forth. I was looking for
Oh.
those badges. Okay, what'd Lynn say?
But all in all, you know what? The next time he sees me, he might keep driving by because he's like, oh, it's just dude over there. And if he comes every time a Parks Department employee comes to me, now see, if I wasn't flying, I did have them coming around the corner and coming to a stop and him coming out and walking up to me. I have that footage because I'm actually hovering and then I land.
Yeah, Lynn, that's
Okay.
right. You know, the other interesting thing, another thing you might prepare yourself for is
Yep.
if you get approached again, you should say,
Well, if that was my camera drone, I
Yep.
would have recorded the whole thing. I would just hover right there.
out of due respect, you can say something like, "Oh man, I wish you hadn't approached me because now I've got to do paperwork with the FAA because and what you know what's
Good
your
one.
name?
Good one.
Because
Now
I gotta fill this
I-
report out. You know.
Paul, sir, can I have your first and last name
Yep.
and who you work for
Yep.
and who's your supervisor?
Yep. Because I've got to fill out this damn report with the FAA. You know.
Because I'm a federally registered
right.
pilot with the
Yeah.
FAA, so we have to.
I
have
fly
to
under
make
the
sure-
rules of the FAA that actually owns the sky, you know? So it's like, damn, now I got to fill this report out. Doggone it.
Hold on, let me see. All right, I do have them. I could actually point out on the camera where they're driving through the park, maneuvering through the trees. And I saw them coming. I said, I'm going to take off anyway. This way, I'll be sitting here, hum-de-dum-de-dum, you know, like
Yep.
I'm actually flying. And after I take off, I do a little maneuver through the tree and come around. And then they eventually, I guess they see, okay, he is flying a drone.
Yeah.
All right, I do have some decent footage of them.
Yeah.
I got in about 2 minutes flight before they got to me, though.
Well, and that's the thing. That's the thing. I think you can go online, Lawrence, and actually print up the incident report forms of the FAA and just have a couple of them with you and say,
They didn't
"Oh,
take
damn.
nothing. They didn't take no information or nothing.
Now I got to fill out this damn report. You know, what the hell?
You got any more of those?
You mind if I get your truck number too?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey Roger, you got any more of those to go around?
Roger's still celebrating his birthday from yesterday. Yep.
Oh, happy belated, Roger.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yep. We had a big
All right.
bash yesterday.
Here, hold on. Second. If I can turn it sideways, I think. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm
Oh, there he
hovering here.
comes. Yep.
And I sit it down just like that.
He might
And
SWAT.
gets out of the truck and walks over. Now his chest is sticking out. I mean, he's Barney Fife. You guys know who that is from back in the day. His chest is sticking out. I'm like, I guess I'll leave this recording for a little while.
Yeah.
But I do have them for a little while before I kill the camera. I'm just trying to figure out how to incorporate that into a video. That's all. But they say document everything, because if you don't document it, that's why you get screwed. Plain and simple. That's why they ask for 107 to document everything. From the beginning to the end. From your pre-flight, the time you took, how many batteries you're taking.
And if anything is out of the abnormal, they want you to make an incident report.
Yeah.
And now I would put that into the out of the normal, abnormal activity.
But you know what I might do now? For now on, when I go to the park, Paul, I may take my Mavic Pro.
Yeah.
And then when I see them driving down the street, I'll come back and land and launch the Mavic Pro and record the whole incident right there.
Yeah.
That would be a smart thing to do. And then go back to flying like nothing's happening.
Yeah.
And because they drove, as you see, he came right over to me.
Yeah, they drove down a sidewalk to get to you.
But that sidewalk, there's dirt and other stuff they had to get to that sidewalk.
Yeah.
They drove through the park, around the park and through obstacles and trees and everything to get over there.
There were definitely a couple of bird dogs.
But the guy that was watching through the binoculars scared me. Because when you usually see someone looking through binoculars and they're not near trees or bushes, now there are exotic birds that migrate through this particular park, because the park is on the edge of a wildlife preserve for birds.
Can you read that comment?
But when the guy, hold on, when the guy is next to the building and the trees are nowhere nearby and got binoculars on, then you say, that's a little strange.
What did Drone Journey say up above?
Yeah. If you were flying when he came to you, make him wait as he was interfering with the aircraft in operation. I'm sure
I thought about that. I thought about it. That's why I took off. When they came into the park onto the sidewalk, I'm like, if I could hear them on the other side of the park coming into the park, they hit the curb pretty hard. And that's why I took off. I was flying around between the trees back and forth. Then as I saw them coming closer on the sidewalk, as I made a turn to come back, then I said it would be a great shot to catch them coming around the corner. And I get to practice my hovering.
Yeah.
The guy with the binoculars told on you.
Yeah, so yeah.
I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it that there's spotters. There's a guy that comes around, and to top it off, it was around 10:30ish last time when I was there. This happened around 11.
Well, yeah, but that's still pretty close in time. They say late morning, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking for you.
Yep. And they said that great big guy, he was out there flying.
But you know what's
around that time all the time to check.
Yep.
But you know what? Now that I know that they're looking for me to be standing in the middle of the field, I'm going to sit down in the corner under a tree somewhere and fly that way.
Yeah.
Because
here's
they're
what
generally looking. Huh?
Here's what you could do. You could take your Mavic Pro and go out there and set it up on the bleachers so that you can still move the camera around.
Yeah.
And you could be out there in the field, like just playing with the camera, not even fly the thing.
It would be like, hold on a second. I'm bringing her back. Where are you? In Inwood.
Yeah.
Inwood's like 3 miles away.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
You're
know,
right, Herman.
But the guy, he's talking about work for the Parks Department.
Yeah, he works for the Parks Department.
Technically, he's not a snitch.
It just means that I'm going to have to go to the park at a different time to fly. It's not an inconvenience.
That's what they're doing. They're watching. They now that he knows the time, he'll come by there all the time at that time.
Well, that's why I asked him. I said, off the record, what time do you
he's concerned right
want
now?
me? Yeah.
He's got a big case he's working on.
Yeah, yeah,
To
yeah.
catch
Oh yeah,
some
he's
guy.
Right
the
now,
brag.
he went home and told the wife,
Yeah,
I
well, the
got this
bragging
guy.
rights around the offices. He got that rogue drone pilot.
You guys hear, if you hear across country in New York, drone pilot gets beat up by Parks Department,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what
the
the conversation was in the van on the way back out the park after you left.
Yeah.
what?
Telling the other two guys, yeah, he was trying to tell me, but I told him,
Yeah.
can't fly here.
It probably was, but they didn't know. They never muttered a word, because even when they walked up after, like, I got close to him, actually not to whisper, but to say something low. That's when I said, "Off the books. What time am I not supposed to fly here?" And he thought about it, and he said, "Well, off the books, around now." And I was like, "I got you."
I tell you what the other guy said to him. Well, I got out just in case he got out of hand.
Yeah, yeah.
You're right. You're right, because they had their hands on their billy clubs.
Yeah, they got the billy clubs.
They really did.
And the other guy
They really-
got out only because he's the one that was allowed to carry the handcuffs.
One pair of cuffs for
That's right.
everybody in the van.
That's right.
Today you can wear them,
see it
Paul.
now.
Okay.
I can see it
Hey.
now.
Okay, hang on for a minute, guys. Okay, everybody in the chat, I'm gonna get going off. So I'll see you all. I'll be seeing you Saturday morning. I don't know if I'll be on at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning or 9:30. It depends if Rodney Bell is on. So if he's not on, I'll be on 9. If he's on, I'll be on 9:30. Okay, everybody, take care in the chat. Have a good one. You want to say goodbye to everybody in the chat?
Later, guys.
Later, guys.
Well, see ya. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.